Okay, I am ready. Yep, I'm ready now. Hello. What's up? I am Kala the Yapper, and I'm back with another Wuthering stream. Yay! As you can see, I'm over here by what it looks to be a ruined city, and whatever, because I was unlocking waypoints and all that other good shit. Actually, that's what I've been doing every time I logged into Wu. I will just come running around unlocking these waypoints. Since I can run across the map and whatnot, so I just been unlocking waypoints. So my strategy has been just like to unlock waypoints from here downward, right? So I think I've covered, for the most part, I've unlocked the waypoints across this massive amount of land mass right here. I haven't touched any of these because I'm thinking to myself that I think I'm going to just leave this whole area alone until we move over here story-wise, right? Then unlock those waypoints and unlock these waypoints here. Because I was thinking, I think I'm going to do it like this. In order to increase, to do like maximum exploration, I'm going to touch it be like this, right? For example, this whole line right here across these two areas, I'll explore this whole area. Boom. Then after I explore that area, move on to this area. Explore this whole area. And then boom, I'm going to stop amongst this line right here so that I can be able to just like explore that whole mass. Same thing. So basically the same logic applies to every massive piece of every piece of massive land to explore. I'm going to like break into segments because it's gonna be so much more easier for me to explore rather than me just running around the whole fucking map like a damn dummy. So this whole area right here, like for example, this whole area right here, I'll explore this whole area till it cuts off right here to the water. Then explore this whole area till it cuts off around here on this water side, and so on. Right now, yeah, I think I'm ready to start continuing Act Two. That's a more accurate thing to say. I'll wait till some who sub to the channel who've been waiting for a Wu stream to join whenever they feel like it, and I'ma make my way to the story. And I took a nap the moment I came home, so hopefully I don't feel any type of exhaustion when playing the story, so I can get through it, no issue, no problem, all that good stuff. I still don't know how to work that, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Master Tianxing, are you alright? This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
So I think I've reached the part of the story where it's supposed to be like the war segment of the story. I do know that.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
Is the chick, more than likely, that chick with them thigh highs the one talking right now?
but the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these?
She sounds like she's stressing.
You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
It's so clear as day that she has an accent on her voice. She sounds like she's either from... She sounds like she's either from the UK or she's from Australia. One of the two. I think she's from Australia.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry. Have to answer this.
Homegirl is so locked in doing her job. She not even bothering to trying to listen to an explanation to what's going on right now. Like, these dudes ain't come here to help with medical support. Well, at least I don't think they have.
Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
Oh, you know what? I just realized something that irritates my nerves when playing this game. The subtitles are like these really thin, small words. And so when I'm trying to read the screen, I could hardly read the subtitles. Even though I don't need to, but sometimes I feel like looking at them so I can know what's being said. Also, you saw that static between like voice lines, right?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds.
Sure, leave it to us.
Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath. Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
Yeah, no shit, dumbass. Like, we don't already know this. Like, I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory without needing to be told that.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
I'm going to make a comparison. The reason I'm going to make sure I pay attention to this war part, because people have been going crazy lately with their criticizing Genshin. People didn't like Act 5 of Genshin Impact, right? The 5th act of the Natlan Archon quest. So now you got people coming out here in droves saying that the entire Archon quest was bad because Act 5 to them was bad. Like, what? So I decided I'm going to be locking in to this Wuwa part of this war segment, because Wuwa put this war segment in mad early into their story, right? So I'm going to lock in, pay attention to what's going on around me before I make a because I feel like I want to make a comparison video on everything I do, because I feel like it's more accurate to compare Wuwa's war segment to Genshin's war segment. You feel me? I feel like that's a way more accurate, lineup. What's up with the Acheron quest? Wait, what? What's up, Adrian? Anyway, what's up with the Acheron quest? I don't understand what you mean. Oh, you mean Archon quest? My bad. Yeah, it's simple. The Genshin Impact 5.3 Natlan Archon quest, the 5th act, People didn't like it. But some people felt like it was rushed. People felt like Mavwika wasn't fleshed out enough, right? And so people are saying that her character is flat or uncompelling, right? So people are saying that the Natalie Archon quest is bad as a whole because of what happened in Act 5, or how Act 5 feels like structurally, right? People are saying that it's a bad act, or they're saying that the entirety of Natalie's Archon quest is bad because of Act 5, right? But people are comparing like version 2.0 story of Wuwa to 5.3. In my opinion, I feel like that's a little bad of a comparison due to the fact that one, both nations were touching on both stories touched on two different things that's not even tied to each other. If we're gonna make a story comparison, I feel like it's more accurate to compare what happened in version 1 of Wuwa when it came out to this war segment in Act 2, I believe, because I'm still in Act 2, versus Genshin Impact 5.0 to 5.3, in my opinion, because I feel like it's more accurate. If we're gonna compare the war story stuff to like some casual, European intermingling of like backhanded deals and all the other shit, then I feel like this is more accurate to compare, in my opinion. Compare war to war and not compare apples to oranges. Simple. I'll be honest. Also, I finished the Wishnu. Also, it's mixed because I'm really not a fan of the war dub, but I'll let you know what I think when you finish. No problem.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wooden soldiers are here. Let's go check them out. Oh, also, Adrian, how your day been, bro? My day been fine. I need to tell you this. Yo, so peep it, bro. So last night, peep this. Last night, I got on Wuwa and I was running around exploring, and I had some standard pulls, but I couldn't do a 10 pull, so I started doing single pulls on the standard banner. And lo and behold, guess who came home last night? It was so random, I didn't even have a chance to screen record it. That was the worst part about it. I couldn't even screen record her arrival. So I had to take a picture of when she did her thing, which sucks. I didn't. I was like, bro, man, I shouldn't have wished on the banner when I wasn't streaming. I should have saved this. So now I got freaking Encore. I know damn well this girl didn't just sit on the floor.
Where was I?
Did that girl really just sit on the floor to try to count sheep? Anyway, let me read it real quick. Well, could have recorded after you saw the pull? That's the thing. It was so instantaneous. There was no way for me to hit the record button fast enough. And not only that, I mistook my PS5 for my PS4, because my PS4, I just double-clicked the option button and then it starts recording. But PS5, I have to legitimately click the record button. Like, I have to click the setting button, then go click record. So it was just like, it happened too fast. I was like, 5-star, wait, huh? What happened? So I had to rush it. Granted, I failed. That's how you feel about the dub of Wuwa. The dub of Wuwa, some of these characters, in my opinion, their voices, because this is the first time I felt like this, some of the characters in the dub of Wuwa shouldn't even have certain voices. That's how I feel. Yang Yang, her voice is way too light. The way her character design looks, you'd think, hold up, let me go to Resonators.
Time for another adventure? Hopefully, we'll make it.
Let me be there forever.
Another day? Let's reach farther destinations together.
See, Yang Yang, her voice is way too high, in my opinion. Granted, it's not like high pitch, but like it's still high, it's light, and it's soft, right? The way her character design look does not scream my voice is soft. Her character design screams she got bass in her voice when you look at her, right? But she funny, I use her well on your phone. And Oh, what on my phone? Oh, I was never gonna be able to record that thing on my phone fast enough. Shoot, that thing happened instantly. I was just shocked. I was too shocked to do anything. Let me continue reading. Okay, so it's not for me, and you'll see more of that incoming. Okay, no problem. But yeah. So that's basically where I am right now.
Let me be there for everyone.
Perfect weather for a walk.
Time, hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Also, I don't think I'll be able to get as many of those Resonator characters. Or at least the new characters.
Adventure?
I don't wait. Hold on. Isn't Homegirl a role? Wait, what element is this chick? I forgot what element is she again? Okay, she's fusion. Okay. So now I know what to look for. Fusion. Nope, not you. You do fusion damage. You do havoc. Okay, now I collected some new ones. I'm going back up to the lizard thing because the lizard thing looked mad tough. Wait, hold on. Wasn't a bigger one? Nope, it was you. Okay. What? Oh, you're like Spectre. So, wait, is Spectre like physical? Because I keep seeing physical pop up, but I don't see anything saying anything about Spectre. Oh, here we go. Also, how is War does its live? Wait up. Also, how is War? Does it live up to the Genshin? Is worse? Have you become Wuwa pilled? At the moment, Wuwa has not pilled me yet. It has not pilled me yet, honestly. And it's not because it's a bad game. It's purely on the basis of, ooh, that looks neat. It's purely on the basis of the fact that this 1.0 story is just not hooking me. So I don't even feel inclined to pay attention a lot. But now that I've gotten to this war segment, I need to pay attention purely on the basis because I want to compare story arcs. And then I want to try to make a video about it. I think I'm going to wait to post my technology video. My Nalin technology video, I got to wait to post that because there's still more lore to be learned. Or more things to be shown. Both of them are Catalyst users? Okay. I don't know why Sakia keeps doing that where he comes into the stream and then leaves. Bro, if you don't have time to watch the stream, bro, you don't need to pop up. It's good. Also, what is the rarity? Is it like purple, blue, then green, then white? If that's the case, then blue should be the second best after purple, right? So interesting for P. Yes, purple is better. Okay, cool. Thanks for the telling me. So interesting that a game that has lolly characters in it, people still play it. But they want to complain about lolly characters. It's so crazy. Anyway. That. I need to level. I should try to level it up real quick. the same as Genshin. Gray, green, blue, purple, and gold. Okay. I'm not gonna bother filling out those other blanks. Homeboy right here, I need to put something on him because I did not bring anything. I know he's an Electro character, so... Wait, don't I have that new enemy I just picked up? That's Electro? Yeah, don't you do Electro damage, fool? Yeah, isn't this whole thing about Electro? Yeah, it is, so... Yep, this is perfect. I'll bring him. Also, are you pulling that Toil in the second half? The Lala in the second half? I don't know if I'll be able to. Because right now, I'm like 10 deep. Or I only did 10 pulls on Homegirl banner. And Homegirl right here is... acting like a fiend just looking at her. And I only got up like 20 more pulls. So I gotta try to harvest more pulls within 13 days time. Either that or just accept defeat and just pull for the next girl coming in. This really sucks that they have all these pulls on her for 33 days for this, right? But then when it comes to but when it comes down to these banners gonna end soon, so it's gonna be really, really heart-wrenching when that happens. Okay. Yep, I think I'm ready. Oh, also, bro, my second Wuwa stream I did probably like a couple days ago. That thing is already pushing like 170 views for no reason. Oh wow, they got the similar Genshin run. No one's about to sit and try to argue with me that Genshin, Wuwa didn't copy Genshin style a little bit. You know it's gonna sit and try to argue that, and that's not even a bad thing either. Cause like, what ain't broke? Wait, hold on. How the phrasing go? How that phrase go? What ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, I was examining. I go, huh? If you want to be warped, it's want you to be warped. What do you mean Wuwa is like Genshin? What I mean, what I mean by how Wuwa is like Genshin? I mean, it was pretty obvious from the start. Shoot, even some of their characters, people were able to make comparisons between, like Verena right here. People were like, Verena reminded them of Nahida. What's another thing that's Genshin related? Well, as I just saw her running. Oh no, I mean, Wuwa is like Genshin. Oh, okay. Oh, so are you just like making a statement, or are you making a comparison? So what I was about to do, I was about to make a comparison. I will say this. There's one thing about Verena's outfit that it kind of throws me the F off, if I had to be honest, is this whole dress piece that she got. This dress piece kind of throws me off because, for one, it doesn't like, it's not like something Nahida wears, right? Nahida, she wears a whole dress piece and it's like there's no gaps or there's no holes in it. So it's just like straight laced down. No, I'm saying Wuwa is very similar to Genshin. Oh, okay, so that's what you were saying. Okay. I understand now. Thank you.
It's my lucky day.
Yeah, Verena has like this outfit Verena got on. I mean, it's better. It was better than the first one she had, right? I think she had like 2 or 3 different outfits before the game released, and then they went with this. I feel like this was like a last ditch effort with whatever little creativity they had. But then when I'm looking at it, it's like the outfit's fine. It's just like it's not really. It's like there's something weird about the outfit. There's something a little off about it. Maybe it's the design of it all, because like If it was supposed to be like some dress piece, some whole dress piece, then they should just put a whole dress piece on her. But it seems like they wanted to half and half it. I'm not even sure. Something along the lines. Anyway, now let's go experience this war segment of Wuwa. Homeboy looks cooked. Oh my goodness.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath.
Now I will say this. Off the rip, Wuwa is going to get a point for this. He's going to get a point. Because Wuwa, they have their NPCs. You see them legitly injured. You see bandage wrap on them. You see their faces
okay.
bruised up.
I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like Homeboy, like if y'all can see Homeboy's face right here, right? His face got bruises on it. His mouth got a little bruise on it as well. You can see like the black dirt spots on his outfit, showing that he took damage of some kind. Like he looked nasty. Homeboy right here is dead, I can tell.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Now's not the time for bravado. I disagree. Be bravado, boy. Be bravado. Yes. Die for this. Anyway. But have you seen the Star Wars drama about what Mr. Pokey said about power creep? Yeah, I've seen it. Granted, I didn't watch any video about it because I already know the gist of it. He believes that the power creep isn't really power creep. He believes that people aren't like playing the game. You know the whole mentality of like even some mentality that I've noticed some Wuwa players have, of which with the Tower of Adversity. It's like, oh, it's not hard. Oh, it's not being predatory. It's fine. Right until like Ethan called it out. I was like, no, this current Tower of Adversity is predatory, and it caters to the new banner characters blatantly, and blase, right? So I know what the whole issue is. What he said. Some people saying he crashing out, but like he's objectively wrong. It's not even subjectively. He's objectively wrong on that conversation.
That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
I'm not gonna hold you. If a dude says his resonance ability allows for him to heal up and close his own wounds, what in the world do I look like being wasting medical supplies on him? Like, move this nigga around. There's other people who need this.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Ranges are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
Ooh, I just realized a comparison I can make. because this part they're describing what happened before we got here, right? They're yapping about it. They're like, oh, the injuries and da da da. And I'm saying, thinking, well, the same thing happened in Natlan. I'm pretty sure this very type of scene happened in Act 4 of Natlan, because it was the most heavy hitting act in the entirety of Natlan's story. They are our heroes. Let me read. Yeah, but what do you think of the HP inflation and how every character has been better and better, causing the HP inflation to be crazy big? Oh, I thought we already talked about this already, but yeah, I already have an issue with it because one, it creates artificial difficulty, and two, is like it feels like you have to put 10 times more effort into leveling your characters and getting the proper artifacts and all that stuff, right? Because then it's like a race to become meta. It's not even. It's like a race for you to become meta level, even though you don't want to be meta level, right? So you can do so much crazy damage. Like, shoot, I still have not logged in the Star. The last time I logged in the Star Rail, I didn't even do any like content related to like combat. I just freaking tried to get my hands on like more artifacts for certain characters or level up certain characters. Cause I got such a backlog of energy to use. But that was like a while ago since the last time I logged in the Star Rail. I'm thinking I may log in the Star Rail this weekend, or that I play Genshin and Wuwa this weekend.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Okay, I will say this: the two characters that were just talking, the playable character, and the NPC, both of their voices were completely fine. Homegirl Yang Yang and this low mute sounding voice is irritating.
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
But it's 5 days until version 3.0 comes out. It's fine to play Wuwa, Zillis, or Genshin. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I don't even know what I want to play on, because I don't want to stream tomorrow. The only way I stream tomorrow is if. Ooh, hold up! I just realized something that they did not put into the game. I'm walking across all these NPCs. I'm hearing them talk, but like I don't get to click on them to interact with them to see what they have to say. Like have them like talk about and my experience on the front line fighting the Tasket discords. It was brutal. Like I ain't hearing none of that right now, which kind of sucks. Cause I want to be able to hear these people yap. Homegirl looks so dazed out of her mind that she's holding her gun in her hand still, thinking, "Oh my God, when's the next attack gonna come?" He holding on to his stuff, getting his stuff ready. You gotta respect it. Oh, so this must be the doorway or the elevator? I said it before in the last stream, but like, bro, Wuwa feels like a damn computer game over a freaking gacha game or a mobile game. That's what I'm gonna say. It feels like more of a computer game, like it's meant for a computer. I understand why you don't like the dub voice acting. It's just you don't feel the power behind it. That's the issue. Because like for every voice actor in Genshin, you feel the power behind it. It's like when a new character comes on the scene, you can feel the power behind their voice. You can feel it. It's believable. But like with Wuwa characters, some of these dudes, they voice feel like it don't match. It shouldn't. Certain characters shouldn't have certain voices, or should be switching around voices. It's like that's how it feels to me at least. So I can understand that.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it.
Oh, also, I think another thing too is that since a lot of the voice actors that's on this game were from the UK, I believe. I feel like it feels like they're trying. Well, some of them feels like they're trying to imitate English accents, even though they got a heavy accent on their own voice. So it's like they should have just kept their accents. But then it's like, well, these characters, at least from this part of the game, are not like European based. Like they're more like Chinese based, right? So it's like, dang, you got these Chinese characters speaking with these heavy European accents as they speak English. Let me read. Yes, Wu is really combat first, and then everything else is second. True.
Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly.
Okay, so just like in Natlan against the Abyss, this is legitimately a better one-to-one comparison than people trying to compare 2.0 Resonator to 5.3 Genshin Impact. When 5.3 was like the last act, whereas Resonator, you get acts 1, 2, and 3, I believe, right? And not only that, the story is focused on something entirely different. So it's like the better comparison would have been this war arc that's going on in the beginning of the game of Wuwa versus Natlan's war arc. That would have been way better comparison. Wait, who this? A5. I don't know how to pronounce your name, homie, so I'm just calling you 85. What's up? This your first time being here? Or have you been here before?
Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage. I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholan would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies. Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was the main point of the starting of this act. Homegirl, the healer over here, she's looking for this young man whose grandfather is looking for him. He came to the front line. That's why we're over here in the front line. That's why she's here. But we, on the other hand, are here for a different reason. So we dragged her along. Alright, let me read. Yeah, you'll see that in some characters coming out, like ones that I think it sounds off, but like just full-on deep Russian or Swedish accent. For one, that threw me off because I like looks, but damn, I gotta get that. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my hands on this Carlotta chick before it's too late.
With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Also, these tacit discords, at least from what I've seen, they don't just appear anywhere and everywhere. It seems like they only appear in like certain locations. right? Unlike the abyss legitimately can appear anywhere. So them building walls to prevent tacit discourse from like breaching to this area or past this area is interesting, because I'm going to assume tacit discourse don't allow for teleportation or whatever those breaches are. They don't allow for one to teleport past walls or shit like that or into cities, because if so, they would have already done so. Unlike the abyss would legitimately get through any and everything. There is no stopping the abyss from getting through. Shoot, could you? Because like, I saw people be like, "Oh, why don't they build walls in Natlan or defenses against the abyss to keep it from breaching?" And it's like, bro, the abyss can get through anything. There's nothing that stops the abyss from getting through unless it's elemental power. I got lucky. I had Pt3 set up from playing 1.0 and didn't pull a 5-star, and I was supposed to get it. So as I came back, made me get the second chance for a.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
We'll be meeting up with you.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
Ooh, the Resonator doesn't know what a grenade is? That's interesting. The Resonator does not know what a grenade is?
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged.
Oh.
The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
That's interesting. So so now everything. Okay, so now this post-apocalyptic world makes sense to me now, because I came across that city where I started the stream at, and it was like there was a train legitimately just riding around in the sky with no tracks, and it looked like a mess. The whole city area looked like a mess. It was a whole concrete street or highway too that was in broken pieces. So now this makes sense to me. I was sitting here wondering what exactly happened for this world to have certain things like this in it, and boom, I got my answer. The freaking tacit discourse caused a global recession in technology, meaning everyone was on the same page. This cataclysm happens, everyone is no longer on the same page. That's why Resonator has like them are using echoes as a part of their like technology. Ooh, okay, that makes sense to me now. It makes so much sense to me now. Shoot, I got my answer for that. Now I'm pretty sure I got my answer for freaking when it comes down to Natlan, but I gotta still keep waiting for more information so I can revitalize my point better. And let me read. Also, Rivals should be on GeForce tomorrow, so I can play Rivals finally. Oh, that's awesome. Shoot, if I decide not to stream tomorrow and we just chilling. Story teaser. Wait a minute, what? Genshin Impact just dropped something, and Star Rail. It said story teaser with the word horror behind it. What does that mean? Oh, nah. Never mind. That doesn't say horror. It says honor. My bad. I was wrong. But her little thing animation dropped. Hold up. Give me a second. I gotta post this in the server. Oh, I didn't even know Azoth even made a comment on the Wuwa thing today. Hold up, what he said? Man, I can't decide who to pull for. Both event characters are awesome. Honestly, Carlotta seems like the more powerful one, but I like Zenith because she's basically female. Aside from Naruto, the game lets you get pulls way easier, so theoretically I can pull both. I have now encountered Inferno Rider. Honestly, a really cool boss. I can't wait to encounter Inferno Rider my damn self, so I can freaking talk about how much it resembles Ghost Rider. Yo, what's up, Jed? How you been, bro? Hopefully you're doing well.
Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit Discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
I'm shocked that the rover does not know what a grenade is. I thought the rover would know what a grenade is, but the rover doesn't know what a grenade is. I'm surprised to know that this fruit resembles a grenade to them. Soon I'll finally have my Ether team saving up for Zhuyuan and Aster. I feel that. Shoot. I need Aster and I need freaking homegirl Zhuyuan. Zhuyuan. I need her. I need that woman. But I think the way I think the way I feel War was too high from people. Just keep saying War is the best game ever. I like War, but it and Genshin feels the same to me. No, that's a valid take to have. That Genshin and War feels the same to you. And that's not even a bad thing that it feels the same to you. Because like recognizable stuff to you, right? Because if it's recognizable to you, then it's more easy for you to get into it, right? I will say this, bro. People were gassing up Wuwa freaking having no stamina and the grapple hook thing, only for me to find out the grapple hook has a freaking 10-second timer. That's a long 10-second timer. Also, what's up, Raiden? How you doing? How you been, bro? Still skipping Ellen. I hate doing her dash attack to build up her frost. Normal attacks.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords.
Oh, let me read. This game looks nice. It does. That's the thing. But like the thing that's really killing, not killing it in a good way, but killing it like in a bad way, is the fact that this voice acting ain't got no energy behind it, and some of these characters' voices don't match. Don't match, and not in terms like the comparing like the Chinese to the English, but more so on when you look at the character, you expect this character to have more bass in their voice, and they don't have it, and they have a more high pitched voice, which is like what? Why? Like the chick in blue right there, the navy blue. Her voice is high pitched, but she looked like a chick with a deeper voice.
The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Julian's feelings. However, Julian disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and Resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be.
Ooh, now that's interesting. Because in the world of Genshin Impact, right? In the world of Genshin Impact, like vision wielders, vision wielders are like a minority. But from what I'm seeing in Wuwa, it seems to me that there's an abundance of Resonators. Like there's an abundance of them. Because I've seen so many of them have that little the machine thing on their back, that terminal stuff on their back. So it's like it seems like there's an abundance of Resonators in this world. So they've even implemented into their military requirement that you need to be a Resonator if you want to join. You can't, if you're not a Resonator, you can't join. Like in the world of Genshin Impact, shoot, that's not even a thing. This is a blessing from the gods, is it not? Why are we using a blessing from God or from the gods as a criteria for how you can and cannot join the military? It just wouldn't make sense in the world of Genshin Impact. Did you do the Ling story quest? He, the little white-haired guy with the lion look. Nah, I haven't done his story quest yet. Shoot, I haven't done nobody's story quest yet.
I too found what Julian said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted.
So you kick his ass to send him home. That's kind of lame, bro. Because that doesn't really show that you won the argument. If anything, it just shows that you're more physically capable. But like that does not excuse the fact of what he said.
I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight?
You pretended to lose, you won.
The shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Less thinking, more knowing. Simplify for clarity.
Sucks that I can't play any of these games. PC is currently broken. I'm stuck on playing ZZZ on mobile. This is what I be saying. Both you and Adrian kind of in the same spot right now, but like your situations are completely different. Y'all need to get equipped with a console, bro. Y'all gotta get equipped, cause this gonna save y'all in times like this where it's like, bro, my PC, or I don't have a better PC to use to play these games. I gotta use an application called GeForce. Blah 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 blah. Bro, get yourselves equipped with a console, and you're good. You ain't even gotta worry about that. And a TV. Get equipped with both, and you're dandy. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I was sitting here, I had to freaking leave Star Rail for like 4, 5, 6 months. That kind of sucked, but like I wasn't crying about it too much. But like I refuse. I told y'all this before. I refuse to play any of these gacha games. These gacha games be acting like AAA games. I refuse to play these things on my phone. Shoot, if my console ever got broke, bro, you best believe I will not be streaming any of these other gacha games I be playing at all. I won't be streaming them until I got my hands on a new PS5. It'll be months. I don't care. That's why I'm very delicate with my PS5.
Yes, I pretended to lose, but Julian saw it through. After our fight, Julian admitted he saw the gap between Resonators and ordinary people. He seemed to realize how he was still far from being able to fight the tacit discords. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. Fighting on the battlefield requires physical and mental strength, and he was not yet prepared for that.
Because maybe y'all didn't give him the opportunity to fight in the fight yet, and y'all been making him do support roles only. Like, I feel like there's a little ignorance going on in her statement right now. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bit of ignorance in this statement. One, y'all didn't even let this man go fight in the fight. Two, I'm pretty sure he's not even equipped with any advanced technology that could fight back against these tacit discords. I don't understand why they haven't created necessary weapons that would fight against tacit discords, even though it seems like anything can become a tacit discord or an echo or whatever, right? No, a tacit discord. These monsters shoot. There's cars that grow legs and become freaking sentient. Right? It's like I don't know how I feel about this statement, because the statement feels a little stupid to me. Granted, I understand what she's saying, but this statement feels a little dumb. I don't want to miss a single day of playing of the daily polychrome, so I'm gonna play Zenless on mobile, even though I hate it. I feel that. Shoot, I forgot how many wishes I saved up in Zenless. I think I saved up almost to another 100 pulls on Zenless. I think I did. And then, no, I think I saved up 90. Then I spent 20 or 30 pulls on Miyabi's banner, so I can at least get one of those, a hand on like another copy of Piper. But I failed at doing that. Thank goodness, no 5-star character came. Thank God. So now I'm like 30 pity in. So if I pull for Astra, I'll more than likely get her. Shoot, we gonna see, honestly, because if I lose that 50-50, it'd probably be my first time losing a 50-50 on the, well, not even the first time losing a 50-50 on the limited banner, but it's like the way it's gonna feel, it's gonna suck.
I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Farewell. So she came in and came out. Bro, did we really just... Bro, we just got done talking to her. We should have just went straight into this. Oh, he is right here. This him? Do you know why there are names engraved on the abandoned turrets? There's names engraved on them. Many years ago, the battlefield was filled with smoke as the Jinzhou garrison regiment fought bravely and successfully pushed back the tacit. Wow, that was fast. I couldn't read that in time. That's my portion of the front line. Okay. In those times, the majority of soldiers were ordinary people, and the demands of war were such that not everyone who departed left something behind. Engraving the names of fallen comrades onto stone monuments might just be a way of commemorating just their sacrifice and creating a sense of unity. The group then devised a method to engrave the names of the sea soldiers onto the turrets and continue the tradition. The engravings here are their names. You weren't even born yet, were you? I didn't know any of them, but my grandpa said so many times that I just remembered them all. When I was a kid, he barely mentioned his war experiences. Lately, he's become increasingly forgetful and tends to reminisce about his younger days. Grandpa was probably scared of forgetting, so he wanted other people to remember in his place. Anyway, I've heard it a million times and I can't forget it even if I tried. And even if Grandpa forgets, I'll remember it for a few more decades. I can recite the names engraved on the monument backwards now. Really? Look, this is Shineyi, his nickname, the Divine Eagle, because of his remarkable marksmanship. He eventually returned. Really? You understand on fire. Good. This is Little Bean. She doesn't have a name. That's what everyone calls her. She died as the first one to rush out and pull the alarm when the... Wait, she died as the first one to rush out and pull the alarm when the Tacit Discord wave suddenly erupted, getting the Tacit Discord's attention and giving the others a chance to retreat. Oh man, that sucks. Anyway, let me read. But she still feels really strong. Like, for real, like she can't keep up with my. I think for getting most obvious of agents, you want 4 M6. The best way for me to do is 1 pulls. It took my brother 150-ish pulls to get M4 Miyabi. That's crazy. How much money he spent? Unless he didn't spend any money and he'd been saving this entire time. Do you still want to hear more? I think that's all I need to hear. I don't think I need to read anymore.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
The civilizations are born from war and suffering from war. Someone, perhaps she wants me to meet someone. Perhaps the moment hasn't arrived yet. She's just giving me a certain chance to do a certain thing. He still have like 400-ish pulls left. Oh, that's tough. Oh yeah, your brother locked in then, twin. Oh yeah, he most at this point he can just pull every character that's coming in the latter half of from 1.5 onward until 2.0. Which I'm not gonna hold you. I'm excited for 2.0. I'm curious to know what 2.0 will be about.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think...
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak? If those tacit discords break through our defenses, it would be a disaster for not just Wanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders, I hope they're okay.
Uh-oh. What the F? Someone was in that water. Oh shit. What a tough entrance. The beat going stupid right now. Yeah, 10 toes. Oh, dang, we playing. Hold on. Let me pause the button real quick. Yo, that was tough. This general dude, like, I have never said this before, but like, I've always, every time I see him, he kept reminding me of Zhao. Like, honestly, if Zhao and him stand next to each other, I would legitimately think he is Zhao's older brother on everything. Shoot, those two characters will be a devious team on the battlefield. Better believe it. He gonna be. I would genuinely believe that Zhao would be like the main fronter, and then homeboy right here, he gonna be his backup because we know Zhao. He loves playing this whole sacrificial card stuff. Granted, within recent time, he's kind of died down on that behavior, right? But you feel me? There'll be a devious two-man mission with those two characters. The back-to-back plunging and slashing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because spear wielders are so awesome. Also, I saw your text, what you sent me, Jed. But like spear wielders, there's something awesome about characters that wield spears, right? It's just so, it's like they can get off so many slashes depending on how they move their body around, moving the weapon around. You feel me? 36, 9, 75, 11, 20. Nasty work. Anyway. My bad if I sound a little sick. Would you have pulled for him if you played 1.0. I don't even know, honestly. I think no, actually, no, I wouldn't, because I already had a thought in my head of who I was gonna pull in like version 1.0. Shoot, not even version 1.0, like 1.1. That chick, Linian, her, I wanted to pull her so bad, but because the game wasn't available for console, it was just never gonna happen. You feel me? Man, destroying everything.
Stay sharp.
Homeboy doesn't even use this. Oh, okay. A dragon, that shit is tough. Oh, I like that. Now that was nice.
Time to fight back.
Okay, I ain't doing so hot right now. Caught your ass. Gotcha. Get out of here. Nah, I really enjoyed that.
What's the matter? Are you alright?
I had a vision. I may have resonated with a tacit discord. Alright, let me read. I was having also personal. Hi. Hey, what's up, Mimi? Hey, if you don't feel good, Mimi, it's good. It's dandy. You need to go get your rest. Anyway. I'm not gonna lie, this looks nice, but it's like less shiny compared to Zenless. Yeah, I will say that it is feel less shiny. Let me continue reading. He kind of looks like Lancer from Phase Zero. You know what? He does. I just realized. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why, but I prefer fighting bosses that chain spam moves. I get that feeling. Also, you may have a while until you see the end of 1.0. Yeah, I know. I'm told this is lengthy. So that's why. Which before I started the stream, the moment I came home after I started, the moment I came home, I immediately took a nap. Immediately. I was dozing off like crazy while I was driving home. Like it was like multiple instances where I could have crashed. So I locked in. The moment I managed to get home on time. Granted, I took a stop at like this parking lot. I stopped to rest my eyes a little bit. Granted, I wasn't getting like full naps in the car, but I was like just enough just so I can be like. Then made it home. Everything was fine. Got home, took a nap, slept until 10:02, and then I started the stream. So now I'm like wide awake, so I can be able to experience this story fully and more faithfully. You feel me?
Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
Oh, also, bro, y'all know about, bro, people out here complaining. I'm shocked that people were out here complaining that Shibalanke, the Pyro Archon, look, my bad, just a little bit of spoilers, but I gotta talk about this. Shibalanke, the Pyro Archon, when he came back in inhabiting that boy's body, people are like, why is he not brown skinned? I'm starving, so I'm gonna head out to eat. No problem. So people are upset that he wasn't brown skinned, and it's like, bro, yo, homeboy is possessing this kid's body. He's not gonna immediately just turn brown skinned. What are we talking about? Even though Shibalanke is canonically brown skinned, as showed on his mural on the wall, right? When you go to certain areas, like he's brown skinned. He's depicted with brown skin. So it's like, what are we talking about? But an interesting thing that I found out people were talking about was the fact that baby boy Shibalanke was using gauntlets in the fight, which I was shocked by. And people were like, bro, they need to make this into a playable character. They need to give us more playable boy characters like this. Which I agree, because the fact that we only got Lottie characters and no Shota characters kind of sucks. It's like, bro, where the boys at? I understand that girls sell more, but ayo, where the boys at? We need our young princes. We need our young kings out here doing their thing. You feel me? And not only that, it's gonna cause all these female players who probably are disgusted by like the lolly thing, gonna sit here and get on their high horse and be like, oh, my baby boy XYZ. Like, you know how they treat Bennett. My baby boy Bennett. You feel me? Also, it'll make you do side quests. You're right for it. Also, it makes you do side quests a lot too. Wait, what you mean it makes you do side quests a lot? Are you talking about Wuwa or are you talking about Genshin?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Oh yeah, the woman in red. I saw the woman in red. She was on the reflection of the water, but the water reflection was too murky.
A woman in red who can control the tacit discords. Could it be one of the Fraxus? Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
It's real.
The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you, though we have no idea what it is.
There's something inside me.
Resonate with tacit discords?
Whatever it is, maybe I can. That's what I read. And the Lenny and Encore quest. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Those are side quests? Those sounds more like character story quests. But if it's considered a side quest on Wuwa, it is what it is.
Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Oh, dang. I just finished Act 2. That means Act 2 was not as long as I thought it was. Dang. That's crazy. So now this is Act 3. I need to relabel the stream and label it as Act 3.
Goals and plans. Those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
Pioneer Podcast. Gonna be the... Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Oh, this is the basically the battle pass stuff, right? That's what this is. The daily login. Okay, that means so. Oh, this is interesting. I like how they designed it. Oop, wrong button. Let me go back in there. Let's see. Yep, there we go. I mean, let me read. Let me read. Just gonna say hi. I didn't want to miss my streak. I'm sorry if I was late. Again, Mimi, it's cool. You do not need to come to the stream every time. If you ain't feeling well, don't push yourself to come to a stream if you're not feeling well. Simple. Let me read. Well, story quest. I meant to say it sidetracks you a lot. Oh, so the story quest sidetrack. So that's how you personally feel about it. It feels like it's sidetracking. Okay. New animated short for HSR. Yeah, I posted it in the Discord. How was your guys' day? My day was fine. It was extremely cold. I'm talking about, oh my goodness, bro. My fingers were freezing. And now, I think that snowstorm is about to hit where I live. Because we were talking about it today that, hey, yo, snowstorm might hit. We got to come into work tomorrow anyway, though. But they were like, they probably going to send us home, depending on how bad it is. If it's not bad, I'm going to be in there all day, freezing my hands off. Also, this is the part of the story is really solid. I mean, it's the same as Genshin. HSR and Xenosis 0-0, man. Okay. Honestly, for me, when it came down to like character story quests in Genshin, it never felt like it sidetracked, unless I was forced to play them. Like in Zenless, like in like the first parts of Zenless, right? I remember I had to play Nekomata's first act of her story quest, but like they made me do it versus I wanted to do it. And I was like, that kind of left me a little bit with a bad taste in my mouth. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Joshua and everybody else watching. I got Encore last night because I logged into Wuha and did a single pull on the standard banner, and she arrived. I did not have a chance to record it at all, so I best I could screenshot it. So yeah, that's why I got her. She came out of the blue, out of nowhere. So I'm letting y'all know that now, since y'all weren't here when I made the explanation. Yes, they made you do them. Strong win today. Yes, they made you do them. So I am forced to do character story quests in Wuwa. I ain't gonna lie, she is so cute. Granted, Encore, I ain't gonna lie, Encore looks way better than Verena, and it's purely in terms of her outfit. Verena's outfit to me just looks weird. This whole dress piece just looks weird because it doesn't feel like a dress piece at all. It's like a skirt that she threw all the way up to the upper part of her chest rather than it being lower. That's what it looks like to me. So it's like she doesn't even look like she's wearing a dress. She looks like she's wearing a skirt on her upper half of her body. Like, bro, lower the outfit or change it. But anywho, what I'm doing right now? Oh, Act 3. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure.
Wow, such a rare species.
Oh look, Wuwa.
It's my lucky day.
Look, it's Wuwa Nahida. Yeah, exactly. Wuwa Nahida. The only difference between the two is that she's taller. Bro, it sucks that this grapple hook has a freaking time dilation on it. Granted, you can argue it's fast, but still. I don't know why I'm gliding for. I could have easily teleported over there. Like, I unlocked waypoints for a reason, but I'm just doing this. Also, the fact that this glider is clearly an echo, I'm just now noticing that. And I will say this too, as well.
It must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, The hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Yeah, like I was saying, what I was trying to say, Wuwa, because people are like, people are trying to gas up the fact that there's a lot of dark and grim colors in Wuwa for why it's better than Genshin, but like that's such a subjective take. But like I would say this, Wuwa's world looks way better than how the world map shows it to be. Unique special buff. Generates a energy spear when which recovers and deals after you cast intro skill. Oh, okay, interesting. But anyway, yeah, like you see how this looks, right? This looks so this area looks vibrant in color, but if I pull up the map, this whole area looks dead. Like there's no vibrant coloring in here. It's just like pitch black. Oh, this is a tacit Discord area. But when you go there, there's a lot of color in it. Because, like I said before in the other streams, that some of y'all wasn't here, the last two streams that y'all weren't here for, right? I said how this map does a poor job conveying how the land mass actually looks because they want to do this splashing of this dead green color, dead bluish green color, right? But then when you actually go to the locations, it's actually more vibrant than how the map depicts it. So of course it's going to give people a perception that the freaking map or that the world is dead of color when it's not. It's got plenty of color in it. Oh wow, what was that? Was it because her energy built up? That was fun. Oh, well, now Act 3 has started.
Something, Rover.
Okay, so now this is where Act 3 starts. I think I'm going to make sure I edit this and say start of Act 3. Because my YouTube title is kind of short. Getting a player plays Wu for the first time. That's her charge attack? Okay, I gotta make sure I remember that.
Watch out. Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Is it talking?
Brother. Help. Help. Brother. Brother. Help. 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 Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord.
I'm gonna try to predict right now that they're turning humans into tacit discords. Granted, technically, this should already be a thing that should happen, knowing that Infernal Rider exists, aka Ghost Rider.
Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot?
Bro, you hear how she was talking, right? There should have been some form of urgency in her voice, some sort of like disgust in her voice. Are these the last cries of someone innocent? Who's behind this twisted plot? Right, you feel me? There should have been more power behind that, but she didn't deliver in power. Like, bro, use some energy. Anyway.
I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation. Rover, I think I know what's going on here.
Hit me with it.
It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered, or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous.
I'm so tired of hearing this chick talk.
I'll inform Tricia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Please stop talking. For the love of everything that is holy, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Yo, this dude, what's his name? Ryuko Sensei? He was not lying about this, how the way they talk, just feeling, especially Yang Yang. Like, oh my goodness, he was not lying, bro. Stop talking. Good lord. I've never wanted a character to stop talking so much. People complain about Paimon. Paimon ain't nothing like this. No. Bro, for 4 years of Genshin I played, I've never been irritated hearing Paimon talk. This chick, I'm not even irritated by the fact that she's talking. It's her form of voice acting is horrendous. I hate it. Genuinely. Bro, I've never been so tilted about someone's voice acting before, ever. Regardless if I watched anime, or if I watched like a Western cartoon, or what have you. I've never been tilted when it comes down to someone's voice acting. But this has got to be my most hated voice acting experience I've ever seen, or not ever experienced listening to. On everything, I swear on my life, this is probably the worst thing I've ever experienced of someone's voice acting. Like, there's been moments where I noticed a voice actor like not putting a lot of energy into it. They could have put a little more, like add more like to it, right? But this is horrible. This is genuinely bad. And people are shocked that people didn't continue play Wuwa, because the story was just not catching their attention, especially for someone who enjoys story. Like, bro, shut up. Stop talking, Yang Yang. Why they have to choose Yang Yang of all people to be talking? Why wasn't it Chishia? Hopefully I pronounced her name right. The chick with the guns. I would have preferred her over Yang Yang. Good lord. Hold on, I think I may be yelling, but like, bro, you understand what I'm saying. This is annoying to hear her voice. Stop talking. Please shut up. You know what? Now I can understand why people don't like hearing Paimon talk. I can understand it now. I do. It's unbearable. But me personally, I don't find Paimon unbearable. I find this unbearable. And Sam tried to sit here and try to gas this game up. This story. This nigga Sam really tried to gas up this game's story to me. He told me something. Oh, it's way better than Genshin's. Really? You really want to play that card right now?
Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
Good lords.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
You know what? Both Paimon and Yang Yang exist on the exact same scale, but they're on two different extreme ends of the scale. That's what it is. I can tolerate Paimon. I cannot tolerate this chick's voice. At least I can hear Paimon when she speaks. I can feel the energy behind when she speaks. But Yang Yang, if you don't stop talking, shoot, you need to have your human rights revoked. As now you get what I mean. I do. Believe me, I do. I swear it. Ah!
Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines.
Oh, also, yeah, hold on. I just realized something. Act 1, I think Act 1 was long, but it wasn't even that long. Act 2 was relatively short. Now we're in Act 3. So Acts 1 and 2 are like a breeze to fly through. So that means Act 3 and 4 is going to be the real contender. Granted, you told me that Act 3 was solid, so we'll see. Oh, also, I'll be right back. I need to go fill up my drink. I am thirsty. I cannot continue playing without a drink. BRB. What's up? I'm back. I just got my drink, but I also grabbed me a slice of cake to munch on, so I don't feel hungry. Yay! But I gotta whisper now because family sleep. Also, what up, Pinkish? I stay for balls. That high. Of course, calm, but mostly. Yeah. You cute. My week has been fine. It's just been cold. Unbelievably cold. Cold. I'm talking hands freezing cold. I can't even work properly without freaking rubbing my hands or having to run back to my heater when I'm doing my shift. But anywho, how you doing, Pinkish? How you doing, bro? Hope life been treating you well. Excuse me. Also, if you weren't here earlier and just recently arrived, Yang Yang's voice acting, I freaking hate it. She needs to shut up.
They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
These cards. Ah, I see. The Fraxus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just peeped it. Did she just say she's an outrider? Bruh. I've only heard the term outrider be used in Genshin Impact. Don't tell me these niggas really snatched and pulled that line from Genshin. No, is Yang Yang supposed to be my Amber equivalent in Wuha? No, Yang Yang, go kick rocks, bro. I like Amber better. Amber got energy behind her voice acting. You don't. You suck. Yang Yang on everything. Shut up. I would prefer Amber to be talking to me right now. I don't even want to hear you flap your gums no more. Maybe I got used to it. Well, I play NC and her voice is nice there. I understand that her voice more than likely sounds better in Chinese and Japanese and every other fucking language. But like, for the life of, as someone who's a dedicated dub enjoyer who must give forever good criticism and even prop up good English voice acting. I'm not a Japanese VA elitist. Y'all know that about me already. But I gotta, put my foot on the neck. It's like, goodness Lord, Yang Yang. And it was crazy. It's clear as day whoever was the voice director did her terrible by telling her, hey yo, make your voice like this, and not be like, okay, let me change that. Yeah, you stuck with Yang Yang forever? I hope not.
It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
I called it. Did I not say earlier that this group is trying to fuse humans and tacit fields together, or tacit discords together? I called it.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Zhengzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat.
She says unknown intentions, yet explained their intentions just a second ago. So it's either they have unknown intentions that you don't know about, or they do. Pick a lane.
No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power.
Okay, there we go.
And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxus-related cases.
I know who she's talking about.
They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about.
That nigga Scar.
Scar.
Yes, Scar. Long live the king. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Scar's so tough. Like, I haven't even played the game, but I know how to do Scar move. That man Scar is people's most awaited character. They're waiting for that man to drop. And I guess the girls were upset that they, fixed his zipper or something like that. I don't know what his zipper was like before. Someone's got to send me screenshots of before and after of his zipper piece, because apparently the girls were upset about that. About them changing up his zipper. So, but I do know Scar, he that nigga. He that 10 toes demon. He the type you don't want to come across at night. We get it, you don't like her. Just kiss already. I love the Fraxus waifus. With Dayton, another level. I gotta see him. I know there's a chick part of the squad, but I don't think I got a good view of her. But I do know about that dude's car. So we gonna see. Then I'm gonna get my full opinion about her.
If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of.
Okay, so basically the Fractisers, however you pronounce the squad, Fractacitus, I'm gonna call them the Frac. The group called the Frac. So basically they're the equivalent to the Fatui Harbingers, basically. Oh snap! She got snatched.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
Oh no!
I spent so much time.
This nigga, the demon. This nigga tough. Oh yeah. Yeah. This nigga a demon. The demon himself that rolled up. That nigga said, I'm pulling up on your set. He didn't even send a message. He didn't send no notification. No nothing. He just rolled up. Villain. A true villain. Demon. Okay, the story feel like it's picking up now. Acts 1 and 2, well, especially Act 1, God, good lord, that thing was irritating. Act 2 was extremely fast. Act 3, picking up immediately, good lord. Oh yeah, now it's picking up. Ooh, I got my props for that. I'm gonna make this into a YouTube short. I'm gonna make my very first Woo-Wah short, and it's gonna be that moment when the demon arrives. But I gotta find a way to make a. Ooh, actually, Red, I may need your help with this. I might need your help. Or oh, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna. Never mind. Forget it. I'll be able to do it myself. I gotta make sure I just screen record it, send it through my USB to my phone and then make a YouTube short on that other video maker that I have in my possession, because I found out how to make a YouTube short on that. So never mind, don't even worry about it. I'll make my own YouTube short and post that. I was gonna ask you for help to make this into a YouTube short, but like, don't worry about it. I got it. The red theme is amazing on their outfits. Okay. So oh, sorry, you're glad he got rid of her? Yes, I'm extremely happy. He kicked Yang Gang out of here. I'm so tired of hearing her talk. I'm trying to hear this dude talk.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
Scar, bro. You look tough.
Cruel and twisted maniac.
I love his facial expression.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you.
I love that he called her irrelevant. Move around, whore. Oh, look at this.
To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
How do you know?
So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
You followed me?
So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered.
Oh, so that's... I thought that was Carmilla that he kept noticing. Or that the rover kept noticing. Because Carmilla was hiding on a tree when we first entered that first city. Right? So it wasn't... No, she sensed Carmilla. No doubt. But I guess the second and third time may have been Scar.
No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers.
Bro, look at this zesty ass demon, bro. You see this? I see why the girls love this man.
But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict.
I'm not gonna lie, he gave me child energy from Genshin. That's the energy he giving me. This unhinged personality. Granted, we know more about Child of current day, so we can't really call Child truly unhinged, but we're not gonna try to act like that nigga not a battle maniac.
You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different.
You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
I'm so glad I picked female rover because now Scar looks like a freaking creep trying to spit game to a chick who's not interested. Oh my goodness. But you can tell all the female players of Wua were soaking over this dude. You can tell the moment that man rolled up. You know what? I gotta find a reaction matchup to the starting of Act 3.
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits?
Also, all these facial expression animation they're doing really does help sell the storytelling a little better. It really does. It makes it feel more immersive, knowing that you see their character faces change, doing different expressions, blah 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 blah. You feel me? It makes it more enjoyable. Thank God.
Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself?
That dude pants is wild.
So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. Oh, how it keeps them in check. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple?
I can answer this fool's question. The answer is yes, it can be that simple. Cause niggas make shit too complicated for no reason. How do you like that for an answer, you zesty scarred face mother? You can tell I can tell Scar comes from a single parent household. His daddy used to beat him a lot.
Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses.
Why does homeboy feel like he's speaking from personal experience? Because he sounds like he hating. Also, the fact that he got his little tacit mark, I don't know, I forgot what they call that thing. His wave mark on his neck is wild. That means that if he does his ultimate, when he becomes a playable unit, he will have to bend his neck back. In some shape or way, they have to expose his neck when he does his ult. So I'm thinking that he may look up to the sky like a frantic, crazy person, and then it zooms in on his neck. Boom! It powers up. Camera pushes back out. He done unleashed something crazy, and then he gets gnarly with it, right? Don't spoil if he actually does that if I fight him later.
Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
This nigga a demon. You see the look on his face? Too bad I don't have a camera mode. I would love to take a picture of him. This dude's pants is wild. You see this man pants? Like, brother, why would you wear pants that have buttons up that's at the bottom. Like, it's so stupid, bro. That's the only dumb thing about his whole outfit to me. Like, bro, change your pants. Clearly, they not working for you.
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat? I see. So, you want to cheat. A clever move, unbound by convention. I like it.
I hate when I click the autoplay
But
button,
I'm
it
not
skips
telling you
dialogue.
more. Not yet. Wouldn't want our first conversation to become a boring exchange of words, just parroting each other's lines. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Fine. I know I just need to look around the area. I was just curious to know what else more he had to say. This little ugly bastard done made his way over here. This child cannot write. They spelled journey wrong. Forever is wrong. It's spelled wrong as well. This child had poor grammar. It sucks that she got put into a body bag. She need to go back to school for real. This marks my 4th birth. Okay, never mind. I take back what I said. Knowing that that was her 4th birthday, it makes sense why she couldn't write properly. So this child awakened powers, and she was supposed to use it to defend the people from the Tacit discords.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs.
Oh, okay. I need to say this right now because I am spoiled by this one thing. I do know that Scar loves talking about lambs and sheep. I do know that.
In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Quite the storyteller you are. Also, I do like the fact that the freaking piece of paper folded on the screen, rather than making it a cutscene, he made it to like this scrapbook of trash he found that has a drawing on it. I like that.
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they?
True.
The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus.
Also true. Like for example, King Arthur. Like King Arthur's story is not even like the original story. It's been told so many different times by different people who put their own different spins on it, which is why there's no like there's no consistent timeline of events. Because sometimes you have this character do this character had did that, blah 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 blah, right?
Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou.
I knew it.
So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Ooh, you know what? I'm about to say something. Something a little interesting. Yeah, I know how we went to Inazuma and we were told that Kokomi was this very intelligent planner or whatever. I feel like if Kokomi had done something where we would encounter that, the whole point of what we had did would make us encounter El Senora and Scaramouche at the at the factory, at that delusion factory, I think people would have looked at her differently from how people look at her currently. 'Cause a lot of people do not see the intelligence of her character or her leadership abilities. That's just a thought that came across my mind. I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want enough money to last a lifetime. Amazing. Thank you, Lord. My legs are truly healed. No, mother just died and left me some money, but I don't want my wish to come true with this. I want my mother back. I want back. Strange, it didn't make me stronger, but lately I've seemed to get weaker and I can't. My body without. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough? Please, please don't take my wish away. I'll give you anything. Is this really what we all wanted for? What we all wanted? You know, this type of lore right here is something I would see in Genshin Impact when reading like some real sad, tragic tale that happened in a location. So I'm really messing with that.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
AKA a false prophet. A shepherd who said it was going to lead them to glorious things only to have been lying and been a wolf in sheep's clothing. You gotta hate people like that. On everything. Shit. But you do.
Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard.
This feels... Act 3 is such a step up. It is such a step up. I'm enjoying this whole part right now. They're giving me visuals. Like even this. This is another form of storytelling. This whole ancient script writing of a drawing or like something that could have been carved into a rock stone. It's like, this is tough. I freaking mess with this. And this is good. This is good stuff. Good stuff.
What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
Nah.
Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We are all created equal. There should be no hierarchy. I disagree. There's always gonna be a hierarchy. You know what the saying is? You know that saying? What's the saying? Comparison is the evil to something. I forgot what that phrase was. Comparison is like the root of all evil, or something like that. Y'all know what I'm saying. If y'all know what the phrase is, type it up because y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, so we agree already.
And also because, for example, for a there's nothing wrong with a hierarchy existing. The issue comes with the person at the top of the hierarchy abusing their power. Because if the person in question does not abuse their power at the top of a hierarchy, no one's going to complain. No one's going to have an issue with it. And especially if the hierarchy changes positions to different people every time, then there's even less to complain about, right? Because like it's not the same person all the time. It's not this one eternal person. Unless that person is God, then that's a different question. Because then you can't complain at all. Because like there's no such thing as changing positions. He gonna be right there in every form he be in. Anyway.
You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Oh, hold up. Is this a new person or a sub? Someone who's already subbed. Let me read. Zeta says, how are you enjoying Wuwa so far? Acts 1 and 2, well, Act 1 in particular, it was a drag to get through. Thank God I got through it. Act 2 was really short, but I managed to get through the latter end of it. Act 3, kicking off with a blast, I'm not gonna lie. I would be a liar if I were to say Act 3 was not starting off in a really good spot. Because I kind of play this game to make an objective opinion, not even objective, a full roundabout opinion of how I feel about Wuwa, because I don't really have a full-blown opinion about it. Granted, there are some things I already can make an opinion about already. For one, how some content creators were, advertising this game. They were like, oh, there was no stamina. Then I find out there's a stamina bar in it for climbing and for dodging attacks. Then I was told, oh, the grapple hook exists, right? But then the grapple hook has like a 10-second cooldown that takes forever to load up before it's finally ready to use again. I thought it was something I could spam, honestly. What else do I have to complain about? Oh, the voice acting in Act 1 is not good for the most part. Yang Yang in particular, she needs to shut up. I'm so tired of hearing her talk. She is the most insufferable one out of every voice I've heard in the game. She's the worst, genuinely. And apparently she's supposed to be this Amber equivalent. She's supposed to be like the Wuwa Amber equivalent. Like how Amber is in Genshin. Like, goodness gracious. At least Amber had so much energy when she spoke. Yang Yang just needs to stop talking. Yeah, it's typical of Coral. They dragged it at first, then later part you'll get your mind blown. Oh, typical of Coral. Okay, so they've done this with PGR then? Because I've never played PGR. I know about it, but I've never played it. What else can I yap about? I like the character designs for the most part. I don't think I've had an issue with it. Oh, one character design in particular. Hold up, before we continue. This chick right here, if you're still watching, Zed, this chick right here, probably one of, if not top 5 character designs in the whole game. Blatantly. So blatantly. Top 5. Top 5, top 5, top 5. I would put her in slot number 1 among the top 5. For me, at least. She got that Rin Tosaka energy, which I came across a picture of Rin Tosaka and Carlotta together, posing all sexy like, you feel me? I might post it in the server so you can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, and because last time someone compared her to compared Carlotta to Rin Tosaka, and I was like, I see the vision. The thigh high, bro. Don't get me started on these thigh highs. Good lord, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Hold on, I gotta start whispering because I can't be too loud. But oh my goodness, this chick bad. I thought what's her name is? Yinlin was bad. I thought she was bad. Nah. Carlotta is bad. Yinlin is like a grade underneath Carlotta. Let's be honest. What her name is? Chang Li? Her too? No, actually, Chang Li is the only person for me that can compete with Carlotta. Shorekeeper, you're getting moved down because I don't really care for you. Oh, the chick on this banner right here. I do like Homegirl's design right here. Zeji, I mess with her design. I think I would put her in top 5 for me. So you got Carlotta, Chang Li, and Zeji. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. Those are like amongst the top 5 for me until we start changing up. I gotta read first 5-star gunner, MPGR, the story until chapter 9 is like a cheap generic anime series, but after chapter 9, and the latest one is a banger. Oh wow, really? Damn, up to chapter 9? So the PGR only got good when they got to chapter 9? Bro, that's wild. That's equivalent to people being like, oh, One Piece, it only gets good when you get up to, it gets good once you get to episode 400. Like, what? Should it not be getting good within like the first 10 episodes at best to catch your attention? What are we talking about get good until later on? Nigga, what? That sounds crazy. Wait. She's a good glacial buffer. You'll meet someone as hot as she in Resonator. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Is it the chick that looked like she's got horns on her head? She got the white business outfit type suit, the power pants, right? She's been compared to Evelyn from Zenless Zone Zero. Right, you talking about her? Yep. Okay, cool. Honestly, I'm intrigued to see what she about because I'm seeing people gas her up. I saw Tectone gas her up on his video, but like I didn't watch the video because I like right now currently I make sure not to watch any Gotcha CC's content in relation to Zenless Wuwa's 2.0 update. Like I've been bobbing and weaving it because I don't want no type of spoil. Also, I do find it mad disgusting that people spoiled the entirety of Renacella's act or plot that happened. I find that really disgusting. I find it disgusting behavior. I understand. I don't care if it's a Wuwa stand, Genshin stand, or whoever you are on whatever side of the board, bro. Doing that is not cool. It's not cool at all. Because you give the bad painted brush towards everybody. If it's true that Genshin stands did that when it came down to Wua's live stream, they're L people for that. Y'all know better than that. Shoot, bro, I would be livid if someone who was a Wuwa stand sat here and spoiled to me the entirety of Snezhnaya's Archon quest. I'd be livid like a mother effer. On everything. Thank God I don't read like freaking the conversations people be having in freaking live streams for like each update for whatever for both of these games. Thank God I don't, because to even see any type of spoiler will piss me off. Anyway, let me read. Another beautiful wife for two. What do you mean, Kyle? Agree. I hate the story of spoiler. Oh, what I mean? Oh, Kyle. If you Red. If you're talking about the story spoiling thing, the 2.0 live stream for Wuwa happened, and people were spoiling or had leaked the whole plot of the Renacella's plot, right? And apparently it was Genshin stands that did it. Apparently, I don't know who did it, but I'm from what I at least understand, it was people who played Genshin who did that, which was a truly L move. I see you still haven't pulled on your account standard. Oh, I pulled on the standard banner. That's why I got Homegirl Encore. I got Encore within one pull or of this banner. Granted, I think I already put like 10 pulls in this banner already, but still, I managed to get her, and it was by surprise. I got 25 pulls right now. Oh, hold up. There we go. I done put 10 pulls into this banner, but I gotta get up to 80 if I wanna get her character, which kind of sucks because it's gonna take forever. Why not just pull? Well, why not just pull? Use them. But why not just pull? Use them. Because I want to at least harvest a little more before I pull. Encore is a good girl. Crying face, crying face, crying face. Oh, are you talking about her character story quest? Granted, I've never done her story quest, but at least when I heard people talk about it, like when the game first came out, like apparently her story quest is really good. Bro, just pull. I'm about to. Give me a second now. I'm just yapping real quick. But the stream probably gonna be up for the next 30 minutes or probably another hour. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. Okay, so I'm 10 pulls already in, so damn, I got really teary when I remembered her command story quest. Oh damn, shit, it must have really hit you hard in the chest then. Alright, so I'm already 10 deep, so 20. I am not getting this chick anytime soon.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided your descriptions are reasonable.
The only disappointing thing about this dude character is that I know that he had a dragon tail in the beta. but they removed his tail. That's the only disappointing thing about this man. I saw it. I saw visuals of this man having a tail, a full-blown dragon tail, and they removed it. Why? That was like the coldest thing about his character. Anyway, let's continue. $30.
Chissa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero?
See what they sexy posing. You better stop it before you get bent over. Anyway. Now I got 5 more pulls, but that's not gonna do nothing because I'm still too low. I haven't done like mass exploration of Wuo's map. I gotta do it because like I got 13 days left before this banner disappears, which is really gonna irritate my fucking nerve. Honestly, this banner should have lasted the entire version update. This should have not been, oh, it's only gonna be here for 16 or 18 days. F all that nonsense. Especially with this new version update, they should have had this thing just be until the version update ended, bro, so I can get everyone plenty of time if they want to pull this baddie. Oh, goodness. Same as for making altar for their character, so I guess my favorite is going to have an altar when he shows his dragonic form. If that's the reason for why they removed his tail, so they can save it for a skin later, that's cool and all, but if that skin is not free, I'm going to have a problem. Oh, it sucks not having her. Couldn't be me. Suck it, Red. You still upset that you didn't pull Miyabi. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Ain't my problem. You think you slick. So the events give more. I got like 5 more wishes, but I don't want to waste them right now. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? I can waste it on this, though. I only got 2 more left. Oh, actually, I gotta go waste it on this. So fair game. It's not even considered fair game. I didn't even pull from Miyabi, so I don't feel any type of like entitlement to rub it in your face. Unlike, wait, what character did you fail to pull? What, Bernice? And you failed to pull Caesar. So I guess I can rub those 2 in your face. You wished on my downfall first. No, I didn't. Prove that I wished on your downfall. You better send me a screenshot. Because if you check Seagull, there is a says furry red dragon. Wait, because if you check Seagull, there is a furry red dragon. Wait, what? I don't know. Wait, a Seagull? Wait, unless you're saying check the character. Okay, hold up.
Let me be there for everyone.
Hopefully, time for another adventure? Another day?
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Check Seagull. What the fuck is a Seagull? Unless it's skill. Unless that's what you're talking about. Or his constellations. It's called a resonant chain. I don't know what the hell a Seagull is. Checking on your top life menu. Oh, my profile. Okay, hold up. Check top left on menu. Terminal. Oh, this. Oh, here you go. The red dragon never bothers to hide his anger. That card looks so tough. The design of that dragon is awesome. Laughing my ass off. Brain sleeping. Wait, are you saying my brain is sleeping? Or are you saying that you're getting sleepy? I don't know what I'm gonna edit into my bio. Honestly, I'm gonna figure that out later. I don't know whether or not if I should put "lollies are best" in the bio just to piss people off.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward.
Another day, another heroic me.
Make
I
this
don't collect
quick.
it.
Another day, another heroic me.
Oh, also, Shisha, her voice should be more deeper than this. Her voice should not be lighthearted, in my opinion. She got too much tomboy level energy for her voice to be this high pitched. But that's just me. He uses guns as well. I think this is a dude that uses fists, not guns. But since you use blicks, I ain't about to get upset about it. You do you, king. The issue is whether or not there's a blick worthy of your name on it. And unfortunately, we don't have any. I'm gonna just slap that on you for now. I'm not even gonna use him yet. I'm gonna save him for later. Guidebook. Oh, so this is teaching me how to level them up? Okay. Basic combat training. Ooh, okay, that's awesome. I can get some shit from that. Okay. I gotta start playing. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put this game more into my back into like my rotation of games I play. That's the main thing. At least I'm okay. I'm getting a better feel to navigate the UI now, because when I first did it, this shit was kind of irritating. But now I feel a little more at ease. Voices. What the freak is voices? Oh, this must be the main quest stuff, right? Exploration, 1%. Hey, yada yada yada. I'm not gonna hold you. If Carletta's banner manages to last until next week on Friday, I might swipe my card so I can get her before it's too late on everything. Either that or I save all my pulls until she gets a rerun. Which I don't even know when that's gonna be. He's a good substitute as well. Just play the one you want to live. Or laughing face. Because a lot of these are adorable in this game. Don't forget the daily login. Oh yeah, also daily login rewards. Obviously, I've been making sure I get those. Hold on, let me just show you, just so I got my evidence. Like I've been logging in to make sure I get my daily logins. Granted, I hate that this daily login lasts 33 days. Like this is gonna be something people can't get within 1 week. Well, I'm not upset that it lasts this long, but rather I'm upset over the fact that this lasts for so long, but her banner doesn't last that long. That's my main gripe.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb.
I think the weapon banner is 1%, but you can also use the standard 5-star weapon. Yeah, I do know about that, but I think someone had mentioned this, or this YouTuber who plays War mainly, Ethan. He made a point about how um, War is being a little predatory right now, just a little bit, but like nobody really is pointing it out a lot, or pointing it out at all. Because I guess the Tower of Adversity is catering towards the new unit, and also on top of that, the fact that one the 5-star weapons is like you need to have 5-star weapons for these characters, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but need like there's a lack of 4-star weapons in this game. I do know that. There's like an abundant lack of 4-star weapons. You think this game would be littered with 4-star weapons, but it's not at all, which I find crazy weird. Because with Genshin, there's so many 4-star options I can use on all my characters. It's ridiculous. Whether it was a limited 4-star weapon or not. But like woo like there's a lack of 4-star weapons. Like good God, shoot, I would say it's such just as much of a lack of 4-star characters that's in Star Rail. It's still crazy to me that Star Rail is pumping out back-to-back 5-stars with barely any 4-star characters. That is diabolical work. You better learn how to save your pulls in Star Rail. They get reruns soon since the character lists are still small. Okay, true. I'll wait for that. I think Core will change it if there's enough complaint. That's cool. You gotta grind harder. Ah.
As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
I believe in Guede pro quo. Bro, what the F? Someone who knows what this word is, this whole phrase right here. Quede, queed, pro quo. I do not know. Okay, so I'm going to assume just from what I'm assuming that this is supposed to like equivalent exchange. Is that what this is saying? I believe in equivalent exchange. Hopefully that's what's being said right now because I do not know what this phrase is. I don't. It must be a Chinese phrase, but I don't know what this is.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place, wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more, and more, and more.
That's not true.
When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price.
Oh my goodness, I just had a crazy thought. I just remembered about a character in Fate that I guess I'm going to assume Scar is talking about his own personal life right now through all this stuff that we're what I'm going through right now. Because I remember a character from Fate called Angra Mainyu. He's a Fate character and he's a servant class. He's considered a Avenger class servant. And Angra Mainyu, his whole life, well, what we know about his life, right, was homeboy. He was from a small village, and that the people they wanted to rid themselves of all the evil in the world and all this misfortune that they're going through. So they made Angra Mainyu this random dude in the village who really didn't have anything worth talking about his life. He was just some random dude. They took him and basically just slapped all the sins of the world on his body. They tattooed it on his body. They even committed crazy sins upon him so that they can have something to aim all their sins at. Just flood it all towards that one dude. So this is kind of what this is reminding me of right now. They picked the one lamb out of the flock to ignite all their sins on, so that lamb can pay the price for their sins, even though the lamb didn't choose to. Because this isn't like a Jesus Christ situation where Jesus was like, nah, I'm gonna do that because that's what I came here to do. No, it's like, oh, we're gonna force you to do this because just cause, bro, you gonna be the unfortunate soul that have to pay for this. But it's for the greater good though. Nah, get out of here. It's a translation problem. Okay, let me read. I think Coral is testing the waters because in PTR they are very generous with free to play. Even now they prefer to offend the spenders instead of the free to play. Oh, that's crazy, and I'm still pissed at them as they spend. That's interesting. What? They piss off their spenders by giving away so much free stuff. Yo, a spender should be looking themselves in the mirror. No offense to you, but you should be looking at yourself in the mirror and thinking, "Why am I am upset that they're giving free pulls away?" That means less money I can swipe and spend. Today's economy cannot afford for you to waste so much bread.
They all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Oh, actually, let me change this team up. Well, I agreed to that, so now I'm going free to play in PGR. Good. That's the mindset you should have. Sheep. Sheep equals content creator. Shepherd equals Hoyog. Yeah, I'll say that. That's true. Granted, the one thing I would defend when it comes down to some of the Genshin content creators is that I know that people are like, oh, people only play Genshin because they want to make money, not because they actually care for the game, and they're lying to their audience about how they feel, blah 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 blah. I can agree that some of that is possibly true, but I think it's also very ignorant to ignore the fact that there are people who make Genshin content who actually loves and enjoys the game, regardless of whatever reason it may be. True, because like then you have to ask the question: do you think people who make lore theory videos are being paid off by Hoyo so they can make Genshin content, or do they make lore theory videos because they love making lore theory videos about Genshin? I would more so lean on the latter end rather than that first part. Now, who am I gonna put in this team setup? I want to put you in
Time
here.
to work? No more lazing around. The time for another adventure?
Another field trip. I'm ready.
These two look like they're related. Oh, also, I love using this chick right here. I love using her counterattacks. They're awesome. And not only that, back to my point about the whole Genshin content creator thing, right? In the future, when Wuwa finally gets to that point where it's like really big and they're sponsoring people who play their game and whatever, it will get to that point where if Wuwa does something that's like really nasty in terms of like their monetization or lack of quality of life of something of some kind, without a shadow of a doubt, someone's going to defend it. Someone's going to be like, well, Wuwa did these good things before, therefore we don't have to worry about this. But it's like, no. If y'all don't carry that same mentality how y'all felt about Genshin to this, guess what? Wuwa going to end up doing the same thing. And then we're going to be back at square one, won't we? So it's like, stay on your toes. It, it feels sad, though. Even though I hate Hoyo, but their games is groundbreaking and they kind of treat their players pretty bad. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like feel like it's mainly just the Genshin branch that's really doing it. Granted, HSR on the other hand, shoot, people complaining about the FOMO going on in Genshin right now with Mavwika and Sitlali banner, and then the fact that we're only getting those 20 free pulls after their banner ends. People are complaining about that, but and acting like that's horrendous in comparison to Star Rail. Good lord, 8 banners, a full on 8 banners. 2 of those 8 banners are new, and the other 6 are reruns. And on top of that, you only get 10 free pulls each update for HSR, right? That's not enough. If they're gonna keep, and that's so disgusting in my opinion, because they did this last time, like a couple months back, when I remember because I watched that live stream, or I watched a gacha content creators live stream of it. That was nasty. How they had a bundle bag rerun banner. It was nasty work. All of them 5 stars, back 5 stars. No new 4 stars, unless you count Mose. Mose like was like, I think he was probably the only new one. But you get what I mean, bro. That was diabolical, in my opinion. Wow, really? Because I always hear about good things about HSR. Yeah, good thing like HSR, they've done some good things, but within recent time, people have been complaining about HP inflation, of the enemies, and the fact that each new DPS that gets released, their damage is clearly like getting like buffed times 3. Not because of a buff that happens in the mechanic of the game, but rather because they're releasing the character's damage to be higher each time. Like Acheron, Facial. Then who was above Facial? Who came after Facial? Um, I don't remember who came after Facial, but you get what I'm talking about, right? You get what I'm saying. The elevation of their damage has been increasing with each DPS. So you have increasing HP inflation plus each new damage dealer having their damage increase, or their damage numbers being increased to meet that HP inflation with each time. Meaning there's damage dealers from the past within recent time being left in the dust. Even though they can still do crazy damage, it's still like 2 notches or 3 notches less than the new damage dealer. Crazy, right? Hopefully I'm not talking too loud. Hopefully I'm whispering. But like, what's crazy? Star Rail started this whole Genshin could never stuff, and then now Star Rail is at its current point of time doing predatory business practice in terms of their like monetization. And now people want to complain about it. They didn't complain about it months ago when it happened, but now they want to complain about it. It's like, bro, y'all was all on Genshin's dick about XYZ, not realizing the game that you throw going so hard is literally legitly running down that same pathway, if not even to a more horrendous degree. Like, bro, there's like 20 plus 4-star characters in Genshin, where there's only like what, about probably 10, 15 in Star Rail, not, yeah, in Star Rail. Like, them niggas not the same. Man, I need me a drink.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the Black Lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the White Lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the Black Lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our Black Lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the Black Lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the White Lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Oh, now we can talk to Scar again. But yeah, that whole concept of the wolf hiding in sheep's clothing, like even that concept is like also, I think somewhat present in the Bible. I was like, don't be fooled by by glorious shining light, or something along those lines, because that shining light is a false light. Don't be so quick to be fooled by its shining glow, thinking it's something holy, when in reality it's something demonic hiding amongst that shining light, or something along those lines, right? I got a bad feeling about this for Wuwa, because in PGR we do get power crabs. BTJ, like I mentioned, free to play. I still can get every character for free, so there's no problem. But in Wuwa, we kind of like Genshin. But in Wuwa, we are kind of like Genshin, where you need
this
to
is a
skip
testament
2 or
to my
3,
connection with the world around
1 or 2
me.
banners.
And
But
it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
You know what? I think I understand that point of view, because like, yeah, I got an abundance of like currency to then make into wishes for Wuwa, right? But like Genshin, even though Genshin has been trying to give us more freemos, freemos, I'm calling them freemos, more freemos, the number is still too small in my opinion. It's still too small. Honestly, if they really wanted to do something generous, they should just increase the number of primos we get in each chest, just increase it by freaking the equivalent of how much one pull costs in Genshin. Like, if one pull in Genshin costs 160 primos, then just have 160 primos be in each chest, or like go from like 160 for like the common chest, and then move up each chest by like by like what 160, then add times it by 2, then times it by 3 for like the final biggest chest. Honestly, because then it just feels like, oh, we get more rewards from doing exploration and all that other shit.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
It was obviously the shepherd. Clearly. Like, the story is so straightforward. It is so blatantly it was the shepherd. If I find out it was the white lambs, I'll be shocked. Shoot, you know what? I'll be more shocked if it's the black lamb. But it couldn't be. The way he told the story the whole time painted the shepherd as a wolf in sheep's clothing. So there's no way that could be the other two.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd.
He just said direct culprit, meaning this implies that there was another culprit. Unless I'm overanalyzing.
He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path.
I disagree that they would have chosen the same path. That is me being a little optimistic, but at the same time, fear is something that humans have in abundance. If you told someone that doing X action will lead to this happening and then that thing happens, best and believe they're gonna carve it in stone, they're gonna write it down being like, don't ever do this shit again. For future generations who think we're joking, who think, oh, this is just a fairy tale, and then watch when you step upon it, it's gonna be something horrendous, something you don't want to face. Sort of like in Natlan right now, right? In Natlan, there's so many like engravings of like warnings of not going past a certain location, because it's like if you go past there, there'll be something that you can't handle, something that you're not supposed to handle, something you ain't supposed to come across. Anyway, let's continue.
Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Their lives, everything they own, their sincerity. I feel like their sincerity feels like the best answer, but everything they own also sounds like a pretty good answer. Especially how they were like, oh, I'm willing to give up this to get more money. But, no, it's got to be sincerity.
They must have poured their sincerity into it, no doubt. But that's not much of a price, is it?
I mean, if you put all your sins... Oh, you know what? I was wrong. Never mind.
Here's my final question. What happened to the Black Lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was murdered by its flock and the shepherd. It was executed because its flock was deceived. It survived along with the other lambs. I mean, it's clear as day that the black lamb was in the background. So it couldn't have been murdered. It couldn't have been executed. It should have survived. Because everyone else on the picture was also still alive, right? Granted, it had like some dead meat on being cooked with blood, deliberate blood being painted on it. So, the first and second option, or no, the first and third option sound like it could be it, but I'm gonna click the third option and see what happens.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it. Someone came to their rescue, and they all made it out alive.
Really? Oh, you're such a good little lamb. So innocent, so sweet.
Also, Delight, if you're still here, you were right earlier about the whole bows and pigtails and all that stuff. Like certain things they have with their character designs for the hair. I loved Rover's bow. Rover's bow makes her outfit so cute. Well, it just makes her face look more cute.
Do you really believe a hero would show up and save the day? Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes.
He told the story out of order.
And sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock, and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life.
This story feels so good right now.
Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
Now that was tough. I love that. That was great.
How do you like my story, Rover?
So it is your life story.
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out?
Your childhood, bro?
The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
That's why you became a shepherd yourself. So, because it was interesting, he told the story kind of out of order. That was very interesting. He told the story out of order. from each piece we picked up. It was all out of order since the jump. But he framed it like it was like like it was a straightforward timeline. Because I hadn't even noticed that I did notice that the sheep in that one pic had like red eyes, but like I didn't bother recognizing it as red eyes. But now seeing the full context, now it makes sense why they had red eyes. Like the fact that the black sheep, like you know what's been crazy? The black sheep was like, yo, I'm gonna build my life as something that's gonna be long lasting and surviving without these wishes, and watch me. And then went and did that, built his own home and all the other stuff. And then the only ones who would have, destroyed his little lovely life he built up for himself would be the people who were like, you can't live without these wishes.
Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the Black Lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
So basically, he's saying that the rover's existence is something that breaks the rules. Similar to the traveler. Right, but like, after all this time, we got like in-depth explanation to why it is that the traveler breaks the rules by their mere existence. So, hopefully, in Wuwa, we get that same type of treatment. Be like, oh, the world structure of Wuwa, yeah, your existence, rover, it kind of causes a disturbance in the force, you feel me? He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself, aka Agnologia from Fairy Tail. If anybody's watched Fairy Tail, you know who I'm talking about. That dude is a demon.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more.
He got the best voice acting right now.
Well then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you say.
Uh-oh. Are we fighting now? This nigga done put me in the domain expansion. Oh shit. I can't believe we're fighting right now. Oh, never mind. He put me in the domain expansion. I thought we were fighting. Oh, that was about to be crazy.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already.
That was close. Almost failed. Whew. Thank goodness I caught myself.
Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes past. Leaves are white, black, red. Sweetest long head.
Oh, here comes our horde.
Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorchingly delightful welcome for you up ahead. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Load the bosses in this game. Oh, snap.
Time for Encore's aerial recon.
Yo, is Zed still watching this? Zed, if you're still watching this, I got a question to ask you. Oh, so she does that when her energy's filled up. Okay. Okay, bro, I can pause it. Thank God. Okay, yo, Zed. Have you seen the Infernal Rider in this game? More than likely you have, but I'm asking. I'm just asking. Cause there's something I want to say real quick. Okay, cool. Do you know a character called Ghost Rider from Marvel. Perfect. So am I incorrect to make the connection that Infernal Rider reminds me of Ghost Rider a lot, rather than like Dante from Devil May Cry? No. No, I thought the same as well. Okay, so y'all think he's nothing like Dante, right? I'm going to explain the reason why I'm even bringing this up in a second. It's more like the Ghost Rider comparing to Dante is a crime. Okay, I am so glad to see this, bro. Y'all should, bro. I promise, if y'all was here the last two Wuwa streams, y'all will understand why I'm even mentioning this. Bro, I got into an argument with someone under a shitpost video from this Wuwa content creator who was saying that Genshin Impact copied Wuwa because Mavuika has a bike, right? So I made a comment underneath the shitpost saying, are we going to act like Ghost Rider does not exist? They copied the GOAT himself, right? Everyone in the comment section, for like the first couple comments, they understood the assignment of my comment. One person in particular had an issue with my comment because I said the word copying. And not only that, this entire conversation that lasted for a week, this conversation was a back and forth for a whole freaking week with this individual. They believed that I was accusing Wuwa of plagiarism the whole time. I even called them out on it multiple times, saying I'm not accusing them of plagiarism. I'm mentioning how this concept of this Infernal Rider, I've seen it in Ghost Rider. Simple. But they say you can't copy concepts. Yes, you can. The only thing you shouldn't be doing is copying character designs verbatim. That's what you shouldn't be doing, because then that's plagiarism. Right? But you get the point I'm making. So, had a whole week-long argument with this person in the comment section of this shitpost video. Then, later down the line, like a couple days back, right? Probably like around somewhere like during the weekend, right? Bro, they admit to the only reason they argued back and forth with me about this was because they just love to argue. It was simple as that. Not because they actually had like an issue with what I said, but simply because they wanted to argue. And I was like, wow, really? Because you was hard pressing me this whole convo over me using the word copying when mentioning the Infernal Rider and saying that, oh, Wuwa, there's no possible way that the Wuwa devs know what Marvel is or what Ghost Rider is. And then I find out Marvel Rivals is a Chinese game made in China. So you're really about to make me believe that this gaming company that's in the gaming industry would not know what Marvel is? Wouldn't know who Ghost Rider is? Are we really about to make that argument? Because that's the argument they tried to make. That it's completely impossible for them to know who Ghost Rider is. And that, oh, they probably thought of the idea at the same time as the original creator of Ghost Rider. My nigga, what? You know how dumb that sounds? For one, everyone consumes so much media and content in abundance. There is no way for anyone to create any original new idea. And on top of that, to say that they probably thought of the idea at the exact same time as the original creator of Ghost Rider. The original creator of Ghost Rider probably dead already. Ghost Rider been a character for decades before Wuwa or Koro Games as a company even spun the block into existence. You can't even try to make the argument that, oh, they probably thought of it at the same time. No, they clearly had to have seen it in their childhood, growing up, probably seeing some Marvel comics. It's really easy to make that connection because this media stuff is in abundance. It's no way someone does not know what Marvel is at this point in time. There's no way that no one knows who Disney is or Marvel or DC or whatever. There's no way. especially if you have access to the internet and love fictional characters, there's no way for you not to know. Anyway, let me read real quick. My bad. Maybe the word copying is too strong. Maybe similar is more acceptable. Yeah, that's probably what it is. They probably I should have said acceptable. It's similar, but like still, it's like similar and copying is like verbatim, somewhat like the same word. But like, I understand if someone has an issue about it, but like, I kept talking to them the entire time, asking them, "Do you have an issue with me saying copying?" And it's clear as day that they did, but refused to admit it. They clearly had an issue with me saying the word copying. That was basically what the conversation boiled down to. They believed that I accused Wu of plagiarism, and on top of that, they had an issue with me saying the word copying. Simple. Ghost Rider is older than Ryder. Ghost is older than Ryder, as I always said, Kellen. Ghost Rider me. Yeah, I know. It was just something that I was interested in because I wanted to get a Wu player, perspective on it, because this is probably about the second or third time a Wu player who's come to my stream has told me that yeah, they see the connection. So it's so baffling to me how someone who is a Wu player does not see the connection at all. I think every community they got them moron, so don't bother with them. It was a waste of time. It's a very negative word in the art world. The same with Widowmaker tomorrow and Overwatch. Yeah, like I understand people don't like the word copying, but like not every time someone uses the word copying, they're trying to imply plagiarism behind their words. It was crazy. I explained my intention to the individual of what I meant by copying, and I was simply talking about the concept. Can you hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. My bad. My mic unplugged and my controller is dying. So that's why it took me a little minute to get my stuff straight. But yeah, I explained my intention about what I meant by copying and blase. But like they wasn't having it and whatever. Anyway, but that's the end of that. Yeah. I was just curious to know what your opinion was on it. Your inner thoughts are coming strong. To the point the speaker is flickering. I felt very strong about my feeling of how I felt about Inferno Rider on that shitpost video. I felt very strong about it. It's simple. And I was standing 10 toes on my position. I was not about to fold my position because someone had an issue with me saying copying. Like, no. Anyway, let me read. I platinum Star Set Blade, nice joking. Damn, I thought Hoyo's Ninja got you for playing what? Bro, could you imagine? Best believe I am not letting nobody pack me up in the middle of my house. Granted, I'm on the second floor technically. But like, nah, bro. No. And I know about that whole situation about I guess the Japanese branch of WUA and their management telling their players not to play, or their content creators not to play WUA is really a bad move. It just makes the entirety of Hoyo and even the community look bad by a decision like that. And I'm not even a Hoyo content creator technically. Granted, yes, the three main gacha games I do play, or three gacha games I play, out of excluding WuWa, is like Hoyo games, right? Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless. But like, I wouldn't really call myself a content creator like that. Shoot, I'm not making no money from this shit. But I'm gonna give my opinion when I want to give my opinion. Simple. Anyway, I know I'm been yapping too much. So let's continue. I might drag this out to 2 o'clock. You know what? I will drag this out to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna push this stream to 2 o'clock in the morning. You off tomorrow? Depending if my job lets me go home early, because there's supposed to be like a snowstorm that's supposed to come. Like there's ice and snow, or whatever. Man Diaz, Joshua, he told me that he just got done experiencing all that, and I guess it moved over from where he lived up to where I live at. So now I'm about to experience that, and believe me, I've been experiencing that ice. That coldness ain't a joke, bro. Like, good lord, I gotta keep running back to my heater just to warm up at work. I know I am playing too much ZZ. It's my favorite game. Ain't no problem, bro. Shoot, if I honestly, I explained my tier list of how I view these gacha games right now. Genshin and Zenless is at the top for me because I have the most interest in both of those. HSR is at the bottom tier, at the bottom underneath that layer, and Wuwa, I don't know where I want to put Wuwa at. Wuwa, I think Wuwa probably exists in between the spaces of the top and bottom tier, and like in that real middle space right there, because I really don't have a full-blown view of how I'm going to view this game. Granted, I am going to play it for 4 months to see how I feel about it. So, any new watcher?
Do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lab can reclaim the trust of the herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Okay, so Scar is obsessed with people telling the truth then, or being truthful. So that's basically what his whole gimmick is. He doesn't like the idea of a shepherd leading the masses. He likes the idea of the individual who bring forth the truth. But unfortunately for him, he does not realize that people who bring forth the truth will also be shepherds as well. Because, you know, the whole thing of guiding people to the truth, it's a thing, brother. Wake up. Realize the eventual hypocrisy in your actions. Fire and we dry AF. Oh, the thing that's happening. Oh, I think what Los Angeles having like a fire problem right now. Oh, I saw it on the news. Well, I didn't watch the news. I saw it on my phone, my YouTube feed. Granted, I didn't watch the video. I just saw the images. If you're going, Kella, are you getting the herder? I don't know if I'm going to pull for the herder because I do not have enough pulls to even pull for her, honestly, and I don't want to swipe my card. So I may have to squip the herder and Aglia. I may have to. I think that's going to be my decision for when 3.0 drops. And I feel like there's something else I was about to say. Actually, you know, if I have something else I'm going to say, I'm going to mention it again. This man slaps hard right now. Ah, son of a...
Swift and resolute. Wonderful sound.
Oh no, that nigga did. What the F type of move? Y'all saw that? That man smacked me up into the air, hit me with a combo attack, and then kicked me down to the floor on some Sasuke Uchiha type stuff. Where he be doing his leg work. Like, bro, what? This dude Scar a demon on the battlefield. Bro, what? That was crazy. Welcome to Wuwa. I'm already welcomed in. I'm trying, I swear, I promise you on everything. I am trying to dodge properly. I am. Oh, he stopped talking. Get that sound.
Swift and resolute.
Ah, crap. Man, Yang Yang better not have came and try to save me, bro. I'm gonna be so pissed if I see her on the screen. She better get on somewhere. It better not have been. Man, if you don't get off my screen, bro. Did she really just interrupt my 1v1? I'm trying to get the fade from Scar, and she sat here and got in the way of my 1v1. I am genuinely upset right now. If Yang Yang don't get her supportive girlfriend head ass away from me right now, get lost, whore. Don't you not see I was running the ones with him? That real nigga, that demon? And you gonna get in the way of the fight, bro? We gonna have to start seeing other people, Yang Yang. On everything. We gonna have to start seeing other people. You too much. You doing too much now. You yap your gums too much. Your voice horrible. And then you get in the way of a 1v1. Disrespecting the bro code of what a 1v1. Mm-mm-mm. Whose waifu is this? She not my waifu. Whose waifu is this? Genuinely. Anybody right now telling me this is y'all waifu? You might as well go ahead, turn around, that door the other way. Don't even come back. I don't want to hear it. This better not be y'all best girl. She better not be a part of your top 5. She better not even be a part of your top 3. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no one try to defend Yang Yang from me. I don't care. No. No. Ugh. Man, you about to make me go throw up. Get out of my face.
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Uh-oh, that nigga about to do something crazy.
Stay away from her.
Who you? Oh my god. Oh Lord. Oh my.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
That's your sister, bro? If that's your sister, can I get her number? Cause she bad. Good Lord. You better believe I'm pulling both of them braids. In the bedroom fund, obviously. She only got one good eye. That's good, bro. She don't need two. She only gonna need one anyway. I think Camilla's for you, bro. You list top 3 for me. His waifus are definitely for you. Because I love them too. Yo, I'm starting to think, should I save every pull I have for whenever these two come rolling up on the scene? I may have to do that. Unless there's gonna be a character that comes that's gonna make me fold. But bro, I may have to skip every Resonator character until these fools come up on the scene on everything. I may have to. I may go straight free to play to the utmost extreme in Wuwa. Cause I spent money in Genshin, I spent money in Star Rail, and I spent like a little bit of money in Zillus. Wuwa may be my first ever absolute free to play no spend. You'll see her later against somewhere in the future, and you'll learn more about her soon. Good DPS and buffers. I just hope they come. Yang Yang. Oh, also, hopefully Scar didn't say some piece of dialogue that I accidentally skipped by hitting the autoplay button. So I need to go back right before she appeared just to see if he said anything. Because I pressed the autoplay button at the same time he was talking. Give me a second. Okay, I can't tell if he was saying something right before Homegirl walked up. Y'all can tell me if he actually said anything. Because it looked like I may have skipped dialogue or that just was going to happen naturally. I can't tell. But anyway, oh, I just remembered what I was about to say. Yang Yang. When Yang Yang said don't come close to her, that voice acting was so freaking weak. There should have been more energy behind that. Anyway, let's continue.
With one condition.
I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Okay, I will say this though. I think this is something that does make the Wuwa characters sexy, or at least the female characters more sexy, is the ones that have this heavy ass accent on their voice. On everything, to me, that makes them more sexy. Because in Genshin, you don't really hear an accent on a lot of characters' voices. But Wuwa got so many female characters in this game that got like this thick ass accent, and you can tell where they're from. You know? And it's just like, my goodness, chick, you bad, bro. Speak to me nice. Sheesh. Nah, you weren't paying attention, but I don't blame you. She's pretty. Yang has to be the boring character in Wuwa. She is. On everything she is. I would say she's way worse than Amber by a margin. I'm sorry, anyone who's saying Amber from Genshin Impact is bad or like is annoying, no, she's not. She's nowhere near it. Granted, I don't think no one says that, but anyone who has that thought process, go ahead, kick rocks. Amber is way better than Yang Yang on everything. I love Amber. Amber feels real. Amber does not feel like she's reading a script when she speaks. Yang Yang, on the other hand, oh my goodness, don't even look my way, girl. I wonder what you will say when you get the Resonator. I might start acting like a damn dog when I get the Resonator. I'm not gonna lie, because we already know how I feel about Carlotta. You already know.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
Did that nigga just wink?
You're gone. Should we go after them?
If that nigga don't try to stop winking at my girl Rover, get out of here. She don't want you, bro.
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here.
For the love of God, did she really just pronounce teleportation as teleportation? Y'all heard that, right? I'm not the only one who heard that. Y'all heard how she pronounced that, right? Teleportation. It's teleportation, dummy. My bad. I may sound like a jackass right now, but like, bruh, Yang Yang, you already pissed me off. The fact that you can't pronounce teleportation right now is already stacking up points against you. Get your grammar right, girl. Pronounce properly. Good lord. You know what? Don't even bother talking. Just shut up. Stop talking. I'm tired of you. You got in the way of my 1v1 fade. You've been yapping your gums off this whole time with your monotone voice. And now you can't even pronounce words properly. That's 3 strikes. Get out of here. I don't want to see you no more. Shorekeeper has an accent too. Oh yeah, I do know about Shorekeeper having an accent. When you see Zenki color, I am waiting for you to act up there. Isn't it Zenki or Zany? Isn't that the chick with the business suit, business casual? Right? I'm pretty sure that's who she is, right? Unless that's someone else. I also fell in love with the OSTs. It's a plus for me.
It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
I swear, every time I see this chick voice, all I can think of, why don't you have bass in your voice? You sound like you should be you look like you should be an older woman with more bass in your voice, but you don't project any bass in your voice. It don't make no sense to me. Whoever chose for this woman to voice act this character, they did a poor job. Or whoever voice directed her and told her to be light voiced, horrible choice.
Brother,
father. Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother it mentioned. Could it be
The black sheep. Scar. That'd be. No, actually, I was pretty spot on about Scar being the child or a part of this village's story. Yeah, it's her. Okay, cool. It's the voice direction, maybe, or probably new VA.
Yes, that is a possibility, since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
Okay, I'm having a crazy intrusive thought right now. Granted, it's probably not even a real intrusive thought. It's probably something out. No, because this thought did come out of nowhere while I'm just staring at both of these characters. I gotta say it. Bro, I'm looking at both of these female characters. They both bad. There's no question. All I'm thinking in my head right now is like, bro, stop just talking. Don't even care about the plot that's going on right now. Just go ahead and just get dirty on each other, please. I don't even care when Ying Yang starts talking. The only thing I care about is whether or not what her mouth does. Outside of talking. The rover right there. Just go ahead and just put your mouth on her body. Stop talking. Shut up. The only action I want to see Yang Yang do is whatever she does in the bedroom. That's it. I don't care for nothing else. And take that fedora off your head, stupid. It's probably not even a fedora, but I'm calling it one anyway. Or however you call it, or whatever the word is for that hat.
All the tragedies in Pt3 village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
Yes, we should give it a check. Ice. Y'all saw that.
What's the matter?
Someone trickled down some ice because it showed a snowflake. I saw that.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
Somebody's over there. Who's hiding? Oh, so it was you. Okay.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked.
See, now her having a deep voice
all right
is good.
On your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Could you imagine she had a light toned voice despite looking the way that she looks? It would be so jarring. Thank God you got bass in your voice, girl. The same cannot be said about Yang Yang. San? I'm calling you San. You look like a bad bitch too. Granted, I know you got a skin that's available, but I'm not wasting money on it, okay? You can give me your phone number.
Rover.
Yay, I unlocked something new. Okay. Okay, phase ascension. Okay, so I finally unlocked this.
Still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half.
I ain't about to go fight them niggas right now.
Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
There's no way she got in the booth and voice acted for this character knowing that her voice sounds dead 24/7 when she speaks. It's no way you went to work every day knowing your voice sounded like that and thought, I did a good job today. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe such nonsense. If I was voice acting like this, I would think to myself, good lord, bro, I sound like garbage. This is why constructive criticism and feedback is a thing. This is exactly why. Hold on, let me read. The old live stream I did not see. I haven't. even who live stream. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me read. The old live stream I did not see. I haven't even seen a live stream yet. You know, I'm the same. I'm in the same position. I have not actually sat down and watched a actual Wuwa live stream at all. I haven't. Because I wasn't playing the games. I wasn't like keeping up with the live streams or whatever. I was just keeping up with content creators who talked about the game. Simple. That's all I did. And hopefully from like 2.0 moving forward, I'll, talk about or watch the live streams for it. Oh, Friday, I think I'm gonna watch the Zilla Zone Zero live stream with the homies in the server. That depends if we get home. If I get home early, then we can watch it like in the middle of the day rather than late at night. But we gonna see what happens. I will.
Wow,
I
such a
would
rare
so
species.
love if what added
It's my lucky day.
Lycia Crimson Weave be a playable character. It's today. Oh, well, yeah, it is technically today now because it's Friday. Oh, hold on, I gotta change my team. Give me a second. Let me change this team to Team 4. Deploy Team 4. I really like this chick. This chick right here, favorite 4-star character right now. One of the reasons why she's my favorite 4-star is because these cheeks are all out. I'm talking about that. Oh my god, they made this chick thick. Good lord. Whew, my goodness. You know what? I'm putting this chick as one of my top 5. I don't even know her name, and she's going in top 5 for me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Wind in my aid.
I even like her slam down attack. Slam down attack, cheeks all up in the air. Crazy. Now I haven't gotten to the war segment of this game yet, or the story that has this war section in it, because I feel like that's the thing I wanted to pay most attention to for personal reasons. I'm excited for Astro Yag, Concert Callan, Cheeks and Booba. Taochi, with effort. Taochi, learn her lore. Oh, her name is Taochi. Okay, appreciate it. Learn her lore. Her lore must be interesting for you to be telling me that. Shoot, the most interesting thing right now is her body right now. Good lord, she the type of chick you want to snuggle with in bed. Like I'm talking every night when you go to sleep. I need me a full-on bear hug. Get over here.
Look, the water is going down.
Look, the water is going down. Head ass. I swear, you don't even need Paimon when you got Yang Yang. Yang Yang is so way worse than Paimon. Anyone who's going to try to argue to me otherwise is a goofy.
There is such a big opening down here.
Oh, nice. We're in the depths. There's something electrifying down there.
How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
I would say this, bro. Them Sakura trees or whatever that's in the background, that looks so much like Inazuma trees. I swear, those things look like Inazuma trees, verbatim. You know how in Genshin, like the Sakura trees or like them thunder trees be having that look to it? That's exactly what it looks like to me. Granted, the inspiration could be a tree from real life, but I'm saying the thing just looks exactly like it. It's got the same type of color feel to it too. Let me read. There's a lot of lore in Wuwa. That's the mob. I was just stupid. I skipped the whole first act. I feel that. The first act is unbearable. Oh, everything is unbearable. Good lord. The amount of terminology I got slapped with was crazy. I thought, what's crazy is I took everyone's word to heart when people were saying, oh, you get slapped with so much jargon and terminology. I took it to heart because I knew it had to be true. Then I experienced it and it just confirmed my bias.
That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Yes.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
You know what? I want to make a thumbnail saying this nigga Scar. I'm gonna slap it. I want to make a thumbnail and slap it
Where did
for
it
the
go?
third part of my Woo stream, and then
Is
just
that
start
a
naming it by
diary?
saying, oh, I met Scar in Act 3, or man, Act 3 started off with a bang. I wonder if I want to do that, if I want to rechange the name of my stream, because Scar, that dude, he really spiced things up the moment he hit the screen. Like, goodness gracious. Also, I really did want to make a thumbnail with Scar on it. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that during the weekend. Or Friday. Yeah, probably Friday. Since I'm not streaming tomorrow. Well, depending on how things go, I might not stream tomorrow. I'm thinking about making a thumbnail, slap Scar's face on it, and be like, woo-wah for the first time. Because I know that's gonna catch a lot of people's attention. People love it seeing a Genshin player or someone who plays Genshin or any Hoyo game try woo-wah. They love it. I know they do. Shoot, that's why I got so many extra subscribers out of the blue. Hey, and for anyone who plays WoW and is watching for the first time or first time watcher, yo, hit the sub button for your boy so you can continue watching me play WoW until we get to Resonator so you can see or enjoy my reaction to it. And also hit the notification bell because I haven't been telling people to do that, because I think that's one of the reasons why people don't get the notification for my stream unless it's in the Discord server. So please make sure the notification bell is on. Anyway, let's continue. Hopefully I'm not being too loud. June 19th. Okay, so Woo feels like it's a parallel to the real world because Genshin Impact does not have like month dates, like June or July. Like Genshin doesn't have that. Woo feels like a more direct connection to real life versus Genshin. Today a strange man came into our village. He said to call him brother. If I didn't mind, he was really friendly for some reason. He's from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me, even telling me that we were the same, some of the same kind. He told me that a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier. He said he said then he asked, "What do you do if you were the black little lamb?" But before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic "See you next time." I told father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? Then next month on the 20th, sorry, I'm so sorry. If only I weren't so weak, I could have driven away those tacit discords. If Cece didn't have to protect me, there must have. Oh, is there more to read? Oh, thank God, there's more to read. Anyway, let's continue. If I were so weak, there must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of technical and humans. I'm so sorry. You look like this now. It was only temporary. I'll do everything I could to return to you what you were before. I know you still can hear me. Father promised me he'll surely find a way to help you. It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember. I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out I've been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of this. But if anyone finds out about the truth, that Cece, who went missing, actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horror, they will see me as a monster. I will be banished and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? And if so, what would happen if their shattered souls turned inside? So trapped inside new bodies. I really don't know. February 8th. Man. Okay, we're almost done. Thank God. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village disappearing and those fathers. I can't keep checking things. Something's very wrong about them. So it seems like to me that the father may have been the shepherd and he was doing experiments using his child's ability. That's what this is reading to me. I'm gonna speed read with my eyeballs so we can hurry get this done. Ooh, man, this is sad. I got about 5 more minutes before the stream ends. Should I waste it listening to this convo that Yang Yang got to talk to me about? Or should I save this for next time? I'm tired of hearing her talk, for the love of... Anyway. And I took Verena and she has to carry this. I'm gonna have to fight the win thing. The desperation. LOL. You'll get there. But hey, you know, people gotta be desperate in these times, you feel me? It's difficult out here in these streets. I love her counter ability. It's so tough. Wait, how did she just do that just now? I can hardly see with that blast attack. What else do I have to yap about right now? I don't think I got a lot to yap about. I love this air dash.
Let's take it slow.
What I will say about Uwa is that the mobility is immaculate. Right? Genshin mobility is like mad restrictive for whatever reason. Maybe because that's just how they designed the game. I'm just not noticing stone statues littered around here. But yeah, the mobility in Wuwa is immaculate. Top tier. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to even debate about that when it comes to that topic. So it's already got a high score of 10 points for mobility. Granted, I want to make a video talking about region lock mechanics. I want to talk about that. Granted, I have to wait till I get to Resonator to actually truly talk about it. Get her the shield echo and UOB. And this other awesome echo and better echoes. Wait, give who the shield echo? Wait, talking about Chauchi or Tochi or how do you pronounce this chick name? The first chick, or are you talking about Encore and Farina that needs a shield? You will see. So basically, you're gonna let me walk into a death trap and then get to see what you mean. Ain't spoiling the cool looking echoes. Alright, cool. I ain't about to be upset about it.
Perfect weather for a walk today.
Ma'am, good lord. Throwing them things in my way. Shoot, you keep messing around. Shoot, don't be surprised when my pants fly off and then you wonder why this thing in your mouth. Oh my goodness. I just had to say it. Sorry, I just felt like saying it.
Sometimes I pretend I was a cloud in the sky, just drifting by as a soft and fluffy pile without any worry.
Well, of course, you ain't got nothing to worry about when you catch this hot dog in your mouth. Shoot. Don't worry, you can suck on a hot dog with ease. You don't even got to think about it while you're doing it. Just like be off in your own world while you're just sucking on a hot dog. I promise you, it's going to be the best experience, this best doze off experience you ever gonna have.
Sometimes I pretend I was a cloud in the sky, just drifting by as a soft and fluffy pile without any worry.
This is the most jiggle physics. Actually, no. that would be lying. Zenless Zone Zero got the most jiggle physics. After Zenless is then Wuwa. Then after Wuwa is Genshin. At least for me, because I haven't seen a lot of jiggle in Genshin, honestly. And then after that is Star Rail. Granted, Star Rail and Genshin are on the same level as each other. When it comes down to like the whole jiggle. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to rephrase. Actually, it's Zenless on top. Then underneath is Zenless would be Wuwa, Genshin, and Star Rail because all three of them got the similar, exact same jiggle mechanics.
Now, what should I have for dinner?
Right now, I'm just yapping my head off just before the stream ends. That's all. I ain't really even talking about nothing. Central play is. Okay, nothing else. And it is 2 o'clock on the dot. We made it. Yapped it off for the last couple seconds. Man, I really gotta re-edit the either re-edit it or I gotta put that this was act like act 3, act 2. Whatever. But anyway, I appreciate y'all, everyone watching. I appreciate the new people who came to watch as well. Appreciate your viewership. If you feel like sticking around to watch me play Wuwa more, hit the sub button and make sure that notification bell is on. You're in for a lot of butt surprises in here in an awesome way. A lot of butt surprises. Okay. I'm going to assume you mean that literally and not you mistyping something. But do I have anything else I want to say? Nah, I don't think I have anything else to say, and I don't mean the character designs. Oh, okay. Because I was hoping you meant the character designs.
Maybe not.
But anyway, okay, that's enough of me yapping. All right, see y'all later for the next Wuwa stream, which is probably gonna be during the weekend. Might be. Just wait and see. It might be during the weekend. And yeah, that's about it. I'm out. Peace. Bye. Good night. And stay warm out here. It is freezing. Bye.
Perfect weather for a walk today. Maybe not.
Nice seeing you too.